Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I hope that it is going good. Hi, Mina. Also, hi, Croc. Wookie, hi. Everybody on an individual level. What is going on? Did I actually turn on my camera? I did. Hi, everybody. What's happening? I want my sip. Clearly, I'm not ready for the job, though. I gotta get my syringe ready. I'm not ready to kick ass. You know what? I never bring out my knife. I have a knife toggle for the nurse costume as well, and it has nice white wrapping, or maybe they're bandages. But I always want to have the syringe out, cause like it's kind of fun. Hi, Jumenso. Hello, my precious son. What's happening, dog? Ready to kick some ass? I hope so. We should be back in the groove. I think everything should be going pretty smooth in the game. I don't really remember how Claire B goes fully, but I'm excited. Well, as excited as I can be. I don't know. I guess there's some new consistency with me feeling very drowsy and out of it every time I go live at my usual time, and I don't understand why. Because I noticed it yesterday, and I started getting worried, but I'm like, maybe it's a fluke. Maybe it won't happen again, but I mean, I'm not even streaming at my usual time. Normally, I stream an hour before this. So I've been kind of pushing it so I can have a little bit more time at work. And then I come home and it's 7, so I should be good to go. But I'm just like,
Names of our friends.
Thank you for the follow. I don't know. Did taking a 2-week break just change things that much? Like, do I have to, like, grind to get back to normal? Also, hi, Mush. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I got to eat some steak and cheese, real food, kind of. And I got to put some Italian dressing on it. We asked for Italian dressing to be put on it, but they forgot. So luckily we had some in the fridge. Cheese. Steak and cheese. I remember when I streamed RE2 and you didn't know what to do at the end of Claire B. Because it gets confusing. There's like all the different scenarios, and Leon and Claire are inherently just a tiny bit different from each other, I recall. So I can't always remember all the details. But for the most part, I feel like I'm like 80% decent at remembering roughly what to do, when to do it, how, etc. Me and like 4 dudes just lifted a 1.5-ton hospital bed to get it up 5 steps for my grandfather. My leg hurts. That's fucking rough, man. And you needed like 5 people total to do that? That stuff's kind of scary because I always worry that people are going to throw their backs out doing that. Even if you're strong, if you don't have the right posture when doing that kind of stuff, you can really injure yourself. But you deserve a good rest. 5 steps though, like a little small set of stairs, or like 5 slates of stairs? What's the term? There's a term, flight of stairs, that's it. I say take it at your pace. Yeah, it's, I'll figure it out, Porch steps, oh, okay. Still, that's pretty rough, man. But get some rest. Rest those legs of yours. Kick back and rest. So I feel like I missed something. No, I think it's fine. But I need to work on commissions really bad, and I promise I'm gonna do it this weekend. I think I'm not gonna stream unless I guarantee do at least 3 illustrations. But if anybody's waiting on the commission from me and you just don't like how long it's taken, I haven't gone over the normal waiting time, but if you don't like how long it's taken, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for either an update or a refund, and I can do it for you, no problem. I need to close the comms, but I'm like, maybe I should just keep them open and just relax that everything will be okay. But speaking of commissions, I've been getting some updates on some commissions I ordered, and I'm really excited because I'm just so excited. My water bottle! I have to pick it up. Hi! I decided to turn my fan on. Hi, Beryl. How are you doing? What's up going on? What's going on with you? Also, don't forget, if anybody was invited, it's like an exclusive invite for now, but don't forget, Barotrauma this Saturday. It won't be a stream, though, so most people won't get to experience it. One of these days, I'll stream Barotrauma, though. Yeah, it's barrel trauma. And you didn't even spell his name right. You should learn how to read. Hold on, adjusting this. Listening to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles music makes me really want to stream it. I've actually never played it to completion, but it's not as much fun playing it single player. I want to play it with more than one person, and I don't even know if you can do that with Dolphin or Parsec or whatever. Like, can you? I think they did a port on Switch, but everybody said it was bad, so I never ended up getting it. I should still, though. I don't know if the servers are up for it, though. When you shoot a Doom barrel, it's experiencing barrel trauma. So why do you keep doing it then? Do you like traumatizing them? But I don't really have anything overly exciting to update with, other than just like I got a few like work in progress on some commissions that I bought, because I haven't been buying commissions as much as I used to, and they're looking really cool. One of them is for an upcoming costume that I'm debuting in December, so I hope you guys like it. You guys know what the design looks like, but there's alt variants that you don't know about them. And I'm keeping it mostly secret, I think, unless I spoiled it and forgot. Crystal Chronicles isn't even the best Crystal Chronicles game. I mean, is that true? Because I heard it has like a sequel or two and that people didn't like them. Well, I never played it, so I wouldn't know. Is that the one that was out on the Wii? Because I could have sworn people said it wasn't good. You have huge trauma? Same? Played it for the first time last week. The monsters breaching the hull was crazy. I never get to like experience the action other than when all the tough guys die and then the monsters come for me and I just instantly die. I'm not equipped to actually fight them. I'm just a little medic. Lael, I don't know who Lael is. I guess that's a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles character, or Crystal Bearers. But I didn't hear people like that one as much as the GameCube version. That sounds like something someone that didn't have place to play the original Crystal Chronicles would say. Maybe, but it's a pain in the ass to get it set up. I was able to play it a little bit, like when I was much older. I just ended up, you know, I had my own money, had a job, and then I went on eBay and bought like the cables for the Game Boy Advances, and then I was able to play with some people every now and then. It was pretty cool, but never did a long session of it. Never like actually committed to it, but I struggle to commit to games. Like, I still need to go back to Diablo 2. I left off in the jungle and I just never went back to it. Wonder if I need to start over from the beginning, but oh god, that would be miserable because it's really grindy because all the levels are so big compared to Diablo 1. Oh, and that's right, wait, oh, that's right, I need to continue Dawn of War at some point. Can you play it emulated online? Because if you could play it online, I really would be open-minded to like doing that with some people. That could be so much fun. Cause like I like to, cause when you play single player, you take turns carrying the crystal that gives you a force field to protect you from the miasma. You can have the Moogle like hold it, but I want to be in a team of 4, and I want to be the exclusive crystal holder person. Because I think it's fun, and then I'll put it down and contribute to the fight and everything. But I don't know why it's fun to me to just create a little force field. And I like to heal. I don't know, I genuinely find it fun to like be medics in games. Because I like to see everybody all helpless and injured, and then I heal them and make them all better. And support them. Dolphin has a GBA emulator built in for stuff like it and Four Swords. If that's the case, I just have to decide who I want to play with. Maybe I'll do it as a collab or something, because that could be so much fun. Test out Four Swords. Yeah, I was able to play a little bit of Four Swords with my friends. What I don't understand is, it was my old friend group when I was pretty young, but not that young, but anyway. We got the Game Boy cables, and we just played a little bit of the game, and I don't understand why we didn't, like, play more of it. We just went right back to Smash Bros. I don't miss that era. I really don't. Like, there is some charm to it. Like, I have a little bit of nostalgia for it, but Smash Bros every fucking day. Every single time we hang out. Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros. I don't even think we ever watched any movies, except we did see the Tron movie. Like, that modern Tron movie in theaters. So I guess there is that. But, man, Man, we wasted an opportunity to be able to play Four Swords, because Four Swords was fun. I liked it. I like that style Zelda game where it's like top-down view. I think I like it more than the 3D kind, actually. Let me look up. So, are you asked? So, when I said that a long time ago, I watched a movie with my friends, and I said it was a long time ago, why would you ask if I watched Tron Ares, which I don't even think is out, and comes out 2025? Wouldn't it be obvious that it's legacy? Have you played A Link Between Two Worlds? I don't think I have, no. The only Zeldas that I played are like a little bit of the Ocarina of Time remake on the 3DS. Wind Waker. A little bit of the game that's similar to Wind Waker, and it was like on handheld, and you control a knight in armor. I always forget its name. And then Link's Awakening remake. In the fairway yesteryear of current year. Yeah, Spirit Tracks. We're doing other stuff. What are you doing, Jumenso? What are you up to? What are you scheming? Also, thank you, Calty. But I was gonna ask, have I ever streamed a Zelda game before? And then I remembered I did stream Wind Waker. No, I need to do that for Sailor Synth content. Fuck. Well, I'll just have to replay it one of these days. But I want to really want to stream, Link's Awakening. The original and the remake, but the remake's the only one I have the experience with. Checking the Steam sale so I can nab RE7 and 8 for a friend. Oh, Black Friday's coming up, right? Shouldn't you wait for that? Or is the sale for that active right now? When is Black Friday? It's like, I guess it would have to be this month, right? What's the sale for? Luckily, Resident Evil games go on sale a lot. Let me see, I'm actually kind of curious myself. November 28th? Okay. Aren't Black Friday sales, like, the best, though? Like, those are the ones that you should wait for? Because if you get it on a sale, then Black Friday comes, and then you'll realize you could have gotten the game for $0.01. Playing Link's Awakening DX before losing my whole week to RE1 and RE2, and that game is rough. It's charming, but you see how limited Game Boy was right from the first hour. Interesting. Limited in, like, what sense? If you're able to kind of elaborate on that. Usually, but I'm not sure what's going to be on sale. I guess horror games going on sale for October sale is more guaranteed than, like, Black Friday sale. Oh no, Resident Evil. That's nice of you if you're gonna gift that to your friend. 60% sale for Resident Evil 7, $8. That's not bad. I mean, that game is like pretty decent, so I mean, $8 is kind of like a steal. That Resident Evil Village sale might be good to hop on. Like, it's normally $40. And now it's $10. Really? That game's normally $40? I'm surprised it hasn't, like, officially gone down by now. But I guess, like, it did really well, so they don't want to, like, quickly drop it. Or maybe it hasn't been out as long as I think it has, but I don't know. When did that come out again? Was it during COVID or before COVID? For example, the items, there are no shortcuts, only 2 buttons. So let's say you want to use the jump item for a puzzle or boss. You need to let the shield go. Does it have any, like, remakes or something? Maybe if they remake it, they can do some quality life stuff that you would like. Came out 2021. That's 4 years ago. I guess that was kind of... Is that considered a long time? Also, I haven't seen it, but apparently Coca-Cola did another AI commercial, and apparently it's bad. Mina said that it does the kind of standard, like, here's a prompt, but they don't sit on it for very long, then they switch to the next prompt, and then they switch to the next prompt. I'm kind of curious. I remember the last one that they did, it looked like really like weird, artificial, and ugly. She actually wanted to play Village, and I told her I'm also getting an RE7 for her too because she needs the context. I guess so, yeah. I guess technically the stories are related. And 7's like a decent game to go through. Especially if it's your first time playing it. It becomes more of a drag when you like replay it. It has a remake? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. We're talking about Link's Awakening. Okay. You don't like the remake look? I guess that's fair. For some reason, I was mixing up with another game that somebody brought up, and I thought you were talking about, like, that game. And I wasn't sure if it had a remake or not. Link's Awakening, I think it's kind of cute, but let me pull it up. Homophobia in your eyes. That's right. Hey, Ghost. How's it going? I remember when I played Link's Awakening, that the remake, I thought it was a rather cute game. But it's kind of like, I guess the Astrobot kind of deal to where nothing's ever, like, really, like, cartoony the way that they used to be, like, with the cel-shaded kind of look. It has this, I wouldn't say it's Unreal Engine looking or anything. Is this, like, actually official screenshot, just to make sure I'm pulling up the right stuff? Like, I feel like if for a game that's trying to be in this style, it looks pretty decent. I've seen worse, but I can understand maybe wanting a different style. I just don't care for whatever the effect is called when it's out of focus on the edge. The, like, what is that? Yeah, what is that called? Because it's not bloom, although it kind of like it has a blurry look to it. It's an effect when like something's in the distance and it's kind of blurry, so it's kind of like a lens effect. I love when Twitch jumps back 10 seconds and makes you restart the stream. Are you watching on your phone or something? No, chromatic aberration is specifically a very specific type of filter or like effect where it has that kind of red and blue outline. You can do like blur effects without having the chromatic aberration. Unless they do chromatic aberration in this, but I'm not seeing it. Whenever I played it, I didn't notice that effect. Oh, you're on your phone? That's the problem. Twitch Mobile hates us all. They could remake it and make it look like Minish Cap, but no, the pixel art is evil, so they had to make it a weird mix of 2D and 3D, which is very frustrating. Like, cartoony kind of games don't hit the way they used to. If it looked more like Breath of the Wild or something, would you have liked that? I felt like Breath of the Wild had a lot of bloom and, you know, post-processing effects and everything, but it was, like, really properly cel-shaded. It looks kind of nice to me. Would you have been okay with that? It reminds me of tilt-shift photography. Okay, so then we're on the same page, because I thought Breath of the Wild looked, like, really, really nice. Like, I wish that more cartoony games looked like that. Genshin does, right? Doesn't Genshin kind of have that look to it? Let me see, tilt-shift photography. It is a technique that uses special lens to manipulate the plane of focus or the perspective of the camera. That's the kind of thing that our cell phones are able to do, right? Like, you're able to kind of make it focus on the background or an object by where you tap. I forgot. Mina, do you like, hold on. Because I know most of us hate motion blur. We don't like motion blur, but how do we feel when it comes to, focusing and defocusing if things in the distance are more blurry? Like, that's inoffensive. That's fine, right? This is actually a really nice photograph. It's got the Michael Bay colors. But, I mean, contrasting colors are contrasting, and they're very nice. Where is this? Is this like a real place, or is this AI and I've gotten tricked? depth of field in games is so distracting in your opinion? So that's what it's called, depth of field. So do you prefer when everything is just like properly like in focus? Because I mean, for the most part, it's not like you can actually look at all environments at the same time. I don't know how to word it exactly. I guess like when you're playing a game, you can kind of tell if something's artificially blurred and it can feel a little bit odd or weird. Gotta use the Silent Hill 1 tactics and just slather that stuff in fog. Did somebody actually unironically mod the fog out in the Silent Hill 2 remake? Like, or was that a meme? Also, hi Ken. I figure my eyes will focus on things as needed. I don't need the game to determine that. When did that start being a thing anyway? Because, I mean, I'm sure that they weren't exactly able to do that in PS1 era. I don't know, did they do it in PS2 era at all? Artificial blurring? I think they kind of did at times. Though PS2 blurring had a very specific look to it, right? I was able to play Breath of the Wild for 70 hours despite its map being empty as fuck because its atmosphere was top-notch. I ended up like filtering myself out of Breath of the Wild because I thought the durability of the weapons was just more of a drag than fun. It's just, for that kind of game, I don't want to deal with durability. If it's like a horror game, then it's a different story. Because then when it's horror, I think that's the key, because I know sometimes I don't have any issue with durability. Doesn't, like, Souls stuff do durability too or something? I don't remember if your weapons actually break, but you have to maintain them or something. I don't remember. Am I remembering right? But yeah, depending on the genre, I can deal with durability. But for Breath of the Wild, where it's expected to be a really, really long, dragged-out game, you get a nice sword and you just know it's going to break in, like, 3 hits or something. So you just keep swapping and not want to use your good stuff, swapping between a bunch of garbage. It's not really good for my kind of OCD. I don't understand not caring for the durability, but also understand why they did it. Is it because that they want to encourage you to play with more variety? Like, hey, here's a big world and we've given so many types of weapons that you can use. Don't pick just one thing and stick with it forever. Why don't you switch around? But the thing is that shouldn't that be a choice? Like, what if somebody just wants to be the kind of person that sticks with a thing and just likes that thing? I think I noticed a spike in depth of field in PS3 and 360 games, but that's mostly anecdotal. What does that word mean? Anecdotal. I'm willing to forgive the durability on everything except this Master Sword and Shield. Did they put it on that? People would just rush the dungeons with better gear. Oh, so are you suggesting that it's more of like a balancing thing? So it's kind of like, no matter what you do, there's going to be just some issue, right? So they have to pick a system and stick with it, and there's cons to it, but if they had done something else, there would be cons to that too. Also, hi Third, hello, how are you doing? Where's my son Jumenso? He must have abandoned me because he hates me. The Master Sword has a recharge in durability. I guess at least it recharges. What happens if you, like, keep whacking like crazy with it? Are you able to break it if you don't, like, maintain its, recharge durability? Once it's fully used up, it will recharge. Okay. How long does it take to recharge? I guess that's kind of, like, decent, then. When do you get the Master Sword? And also, that's one of the games where you can charge the final boss immediately if you want to, right? Do people do that? Like, is it actually possible to beat it? Or is it just, like, literally not possible to beat the final boss immediately? Are all surgeons plastic surgeons in the LEGO universe? Yeah. I would say so. You get the Master Sword whenever you have enough health for it. Oh, okay, so they make... Wait, so how do you get health in that game? In Wind Waker or other Zeldas, I think it's just, like, doing certain tasks or exploring dungeons and then you'll find pieces, I think it was. It's pretty possible, but you die from 1 or 2 hits. Okay, then in that case, I'm sure there's cracked people who have done it, who have probably done it with, like, a trampoline. I beat Dark Souls with only a trampoline as my game controller. That's a great idea, actually. Somebody should do that. You get really good weapons in the final boss zone, so you're geared up. Beat in the shrines to get points to upgrade health and stamina. Okay. So they kind of force you to have to grind, at least if you want to get specifically that weapon. Also, I gotta interrupt with hardcore cringe, but I'm feeling kind of like insane because I went on Twitter and I don't know, I think I just started getting Husband Hotel put on my feed. For anybody who doesn't know, I think Husband Hotel is genuinely terrible. I think it's really bad. But there's that like mentally ill young girl that's still inside of my head that can kind of stomach it a little bit. And they got into stuff with my favorite character, Vox, and it's really cringe and also kind of erotic and hot and very violent, but it's really, really, really cringe. I've been, like, skimming clips. I have a way to watch it, though, but I was at work, so I'm like, all right, I can't watch it here. And so I'm looking through clips, and it's so corny. It's, like, clearly Fujo bait, and I get a little bit annoyed because I'm a Fujo, right? But when you're trying to entice me, when you're trying to arouse me, I get more, like, kind of like, this isn't, all right, this is stupid, and you're kind of pushing me away a little bit, but it's kind of working, but you're also making me angry, so stop. It's hotter when you're not trying. Because, like, if you're a true Fujo, you will be attracted to anything as long as it fits your taste. You don't have to, like, have the characters trying to be erotic as possible. But anyway, then there's, like, fight scenes where they're doing, like, epic, cool battles, and I'm just thinking, like, this is so, like, goofy and corny. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't, like, have much interest in watching, like, Western-style cartoon people doing, like, intense, epic battles that seem like they were inspired by anime and stuff. I remember, is it mean to say, I don't care about Steven Universe. I've never been interested. I've had people try, but I just know it's not for me. And there's this character I do like from, like, just an aesthetic standpoint that I've seen. She's, like, pink. She's the Resident Evil 4 gem. What was it called? What is that thing? What is that thing? Oh, you get them all the time. Don't tell me. I already know this. Let me think. It's like kind of pink. It's not opal. I keep thinking of PS stuff, but that's the currency. What's the damn gem? Shit, you piece of shit! How dare you! Although, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I was anywhere close to remembering the name, so... Thank you, I guess. But yes, it's this Spinel, and there's like this scene, she's in a movie or something, and she's doing like Maka from Soul Eater tier, like synth gymnastics and stuff, and I just remember thinking that it's like really corny. Am I just like a hater or something? That I just want anime and Western media to be separate, that Western media is not allowed to mimic... Oh, you know what? Speaking of... Oh, this is not a new outfit, but I don't wear it very often. This is my nurse outfit. I actually debuted with it. Whenever I first got this model, I debuted with 4 costumes, and this is one of them, but I think it's the one I use at least. But I saw on Twitter, I don't know if they're here, but if you're here, thank you. They basically said that they think that referencing that damn stupid bike slide from Akira is the lamest thing ever, and I kind of agree. I don't hate Akira or anything, but I guess Metroid 4 either references the slide officially in its game, or that was just a Twitter thing. And I get kind of annoyed, and I don't know why. Like, why does the Akira bike slide irritate me every time I see it? I never think, oh my god, it's the Akira slide. I just always go, it's the Akira slide. Speaking of anime, what? Alistar game? Fuck you, Jumenso, you stupid piece of shit. Normally, your trolling either doesn't affect me or irritates me, but now you're just hurtful. Vox is way better than Alistar. The worst thing is, Husband Hotel, my god, I don't know what's going on. They just don't know how to sit on any mystery. They're just like, let's set up a mystery. Okay, let's answer it immediately. Why? Like, oh, the big question is, who is pulling Alistar's strings? Who is so strong that Alistar has to obey to them and has a contract with them? Because they hint at that in season 1. And then season 2, in episode 4, they just answer it. It's like, can you not, like, just, like, sit on that? Like, put Alistar in the background and just focus on something else. Like, you're probably gonna get 13 seasons anyway. It's so frustrating, man. Only Vox I know of is from Machina? I don't know what that is. What is that? When I look up the word Vox, it shows me some kind of tech equipment. I'll show you you guys want to see my favorite Hazard Hotel character? He's like extremely cringe and not very funny, but he's attractive? Sure, okay. Okay. Alistar, I think, was my first favorite at first. And I like Charlie. She's very beautiful. I like the light blonde hair girlies. This is my husband, Fox, and he's very attractive and really pathetic. And I think it's self-aware that he's pathetic, but they're also like, he's more pathetic than they even mean for him to be. Everybody's just so cringe and lame. But I love the colors because it's blue, and it's not blue and red, it's blue and a specific type of pink, which I really like. And they're just Fujo baiting so hard. They're like having him and Alistar breathing over each other, and it's like really cringe. Like, that's not hot to me. Like, there's a scene where Alistar, I think, is tied to it. Spoilers, if you care, to all my fans who totally live at Hazbin Hotel. But Alistar is tied to a chair, and then like Rox just is like hovering over him, like he has his hands on the armrest, and he's like breathing over him, and then Alistar is breathing too, like, and I'm just like, this is so, ew, this is gross. I'm a Fujo, this is grossing me out, because it feels like it's directed by a chick for chicks, and I don't like that. Hi Norilla, hello. I don't watch Hazbin. I'm being forced to consume the content by a friend. Looks like that friend doesn't care about your well-being. Hell of a Boss is not a better show. It's terrible too. It's like, it's weird. Hazbin Hotel has corpo involvement, and it's still allowed to be as cringe and messily paced and balancing way too much stuff as it is. Am I dumb? I forgot. It's not like corpo television is high standards either. Literally, a lot of really good shows turn to absolute, like, fan fiction, fan surface trash. Game of Thrones went to trash. Walking Dead went to trash. Dexter went, everything I've ever watched almost eventually goes to trash. So you know what? I guess Hazbin Hotel with corporal involvement still being trash makes sense, adds up. But then Hell of a Boss is like, okay, it's just their little indie studio. Hell of a Boss is just Vivian, whatever her name is, Vivzipop, and her crew. And it's also a mess because it's all the Fujo baiting and all the shipping and having too many characters introduced and trying to appease fans, and because the fans are kind of dumb sometimes. You shouldn't always appease them. It gets a shit ton of views. What, the Hazbin Hotel, I think, has been doing really good. But the Amazing Digital Circus, if we're talking like views of the pilots, like the Hazbin Hotel pilot versus Amazing Digital Circus like blew it out of the water, like ridiculously so. But since the Hazbin Hotel is on official television, it's what, Amazon Prime? Would that automatically mean that it's more successful than Amazing Digital Circus? I don't know what this, because I don't know where to look up the stats for how many people watched each of these Hazbin Hotel episodes versus easily being able to go to YouTube and look up Digital Circus and see the views. Fans never know what they want. That too, but sometimes they do know what they want, and what they want is fan service, and they want so-so character to be with so-so character, and etc. Also, hi Cassiel, how are you doing? But I like Vox because he's like kind of cool, and he's like a business suit kind of guy. He's corpo piece of shit, and it's really nice. I also like Valentino. I feel like there's like a part of the fandom that would want to kill you if you say that you like him, but luckily I don't really hang out with fandoms at all. I don't have any fandom that I really vibe with or chill with, never really have. Unless you count VTuberdom, but I don't exactly consider myself that deeply part of the culture compared to some people. But here's my husband. He's so toxic. Valentino. What do you guys think of him? And it's the colors I like. I like that kind of shade of hot pink. I do like suits. Why? Why, what? Why do I like this guy, or why is it bad to like him? Yeah, he's got the swag. And his voice actor is kind of funny. Why do I like him? I like his just attitude. I just like that he's like a bad guy. He's like a truly bad guy, but he's also really pathetic. I think that's every single character. Everybody's just like bad and kind of cool, but also really cringe and also like really like pathetic. Although there's this Velvet. She's like the girl that's part of the triple V's. I don't know what's cringe about her yet. She's just kind of like bitchy and mean and social media girl. The pose says it all. Alistor is the most DeviantArt looking character I've ever seen. Not DeviantArt, Tumblr. Tumblr OC, which is literally what he is. I like Alistor though. Alistor is like very cool, but they ruin him because, sorry for this rant, but why does every character have to curse? Like, do they think like, oh my god, if somebody like Alistor said fuck, wouldn't that be so impactful and like cool? But literally every single character says it. Every single character says it. Sometimes it's cooler if you have them with different kind of vocabulary. Why isn't there ever any variety in vocabulary style? Have you seen the Yuma Joshi that made an erogi published by GAST shipping her OC with Angel Dust? I have not. What is it called? Shipping herself with Angel Dust. How naughty. Angel Dust doesn't like the girls, but he will sleep with them if he gets paid to. He just won't enjoy it. He's so open-minded. For money. Hi, Johnny. Have you watched the Homestuck pilot? Oh, I actually forgot that they're doing that. Oh. My only sin that I can commit is Hetalia and Husband Hotel. I'm sorry. I can't do Digital Circus and I can't do Homestuck. But I forgot that Spindle Horse, which is Vivzy Pop's like little indie company that did Hell of a Boss, they're doing a thing for Homestuck. I don't know if they're adapting all of Homestuck, but kind of cool. A little bit late though, but I guess like, you know, they know that it doesn't matter that that Homestuck fans are all in their mid-40s. They'll watch that shit. They'll eat that shit up. And it'll introduce a lot of new people to it. But can you even properly consume Homestuck anymore? I think I heard there was like this whole big giant ordeal with the creator and how you cannot actually consume Homestuck as it originally was intended. It was like, I think it was a variety show, and you would flip through the pages, and sometimes some of the chapters would be presented like RPG Maker games, if that makes sense. And I don't think you could do it properly anymore, like the site's gone or something. And then I heard that people were trying to preserve it by like re-uploading or something, that he wouldn't allow it. Something like that. Which do you like more, Husband Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Husband Hotel, I think it has more going for it. I think it has more characters that I actually like. Hell of a Boss, I think the only thing I like about Hell of a Boss is just Stolas and, what's the imp character's name again? Blitzo. They're the only thing I really like is kind of their drama. Everyone else is just like there for the ride, and I don't like Richard Horvitz's character. I like Millie. Millie's cool. And what I want to go on another rant. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again. People think that it's a flaw to have a character that's not deep. Like, if there's a character and she's just there to vibe, or he, she, they is there to vibe, and they're kind of mysterious and you don't really know what they're about, that's not a flaw. You don't need to flesh them out. That's like being mad that Nifty doesn't have a deep backstory. And so they'll probably eventually give her a big, deep backstory to try to, like, appease people who get mad at simplicity. There's nothing wrong with just being simple, just being a character that's there to be cute, or to be chaotic, or to be funny. And I hate that they deal with that. Because I think Vivzy Pops has thought about it. She said that, like... Oh, thank you for the sub, thank you. I think Vivzy Pops defended Millie and said that a lot of love and care is put into her and that she's fine. But then they started trying to flesh her out and give her, like, emotions too. And I guess it's alright, but I advocate for simple characters that remain mysterious. You basically have to download the Homestuck collection, which emulates a browser on your PC. Kind of crazy, right? But I don't vibe with anything about Homestuck. From what I remember, my friend would tell me about it, and I've talked about it with you guys before, but some of you guys maybe weren't there, but they get into like autistic dissecting and like labels of like if you hate somebody, but on Wednesday sometimes you crush on them, that relationship is called a chemomomonisis or something like that. That's what I remember my in real life friend talking to me about, and he went all through this whole list of all the different kinds of relationships, and I'm just like, this is the biggest, like, why the fuck would you do this ever? So if there is good stuff with it, I don't know about it. But I did like the fan content, like how people would draw the characters more detailed and everything. I thought that was kind of cool. Homestuck on browser kind of died with Adobe. Oh, that's right. It's gone now. Flash and everything, right? I forgot Newgrounds did something to make it to where they didn't lose everything. Because a lot of stuff on Newgrounds was Flash-based too, right? Hold on, let me make sure. It's called the Milk of Repentance, the Wine of Sin. Pumpkin, I know very much what you're talking about, even with the shows I never got into. So you do know, you know about all these shows? What's the imp character's name? Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Oh yeah, I know. There's so many of them. But the one that's most relevant to Stolas is Blitzo, because they're like a romantic couple. Nifty? What about her? Have I seen Space King? Yes, I love Space King. I don't think we talked about it. So I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or if I only talked about it in Discord, but I started unironically having a crush on Hate Monger. Like actually. And I'm not saying that to be haha silly. It's like no. I am weird. I do get crushes on these stupid dumbass character designs. And I developed a little crush on Hate Monger, and I mentioned it in the Discord. I might have mentioned it on stream before I went on my break. And then I left it at that, right? Fast forward like 2 weeks later, and then they're officially, like the official like Space Cane like creators accounts are talking about how ironically a bunch of like femcel chicks, like deranged femcel chicks, are thirsting for Hate Monger. So we're like a breed of person. It's not just me. That it's just a weird type of weirdo demographic, and I'm very honored to be a part of it. Let me see if I can find the meme that somebody made. I fucking love Space King though. I think I don't know which one my favorite episode is, if it's 1 or 2, because I think they're both equally really good. 3 might be my least favorite. I think because I was so hyped for it when I watched it, I didn't know how to feel about it. But when I rewatched episode 3 a lot, then I started liking it a lot more. But I don't think it's as good as 1 or 2. But that's fine. I mean, you can't, like, there's so many varying factors for a series that not every episode's going to be the exact same. This is me. Except I would be wearing orange, not pink, but I love pink. And I would not have this Pokemon. Trash? Yes. What is this thing that's in the back? Is it supposed to be like a can of beers? I don't know what's on her desk though. More trash? I love this stupid dumb art. Totodile. Yeah. My dad was a fan of Game of Thrones. He can very much see why the last season was a disappointment. It was bad before that, is the thing. Like, the people that are, like, more easy to please, they just, what was it? They didn't like that Khaleesi ended up being the bad guy quote at the end. And now they have to try to legally change their precious daughter's name because they named her Khaleesi or whatever her real name was. Daenerys, I think, right? But that's not why you should dislike Game of Thrones. It shouldn't be, oh no, the character I like, she's like bad, or... to be fair, I don't think it was just that she ended up being bad. I think they didn't like how they went about it, that it felt forced or awkwardly written or shoehorned, like it didn't make sense or something. Hi, Psychic. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? I thought my friend who's never liked her said that she was always like a piece of shit. Like Daenerys was always like a bad person. You could always kind of tell. which, that's like a whole other deal. I never cared for her personally. I always liked, trying to remember, actually. I liked, that damn bitchy girl. And she always had that smug. Oh my god, I loved her so much. What the fuck was her name? She plays the villain in the Dread movie. Dread movie, 2012 movie. She's the one that was getting it on with her brother. Hollywood never recovered from the writer's strike 20 years ago. Do you actually, like, I remember hearing something about a writer's strike, but are we making a joke? Or do you actually think that that might be the reason why things suck so bad right now? I was on the last boss of God Hand and was choking so hard. Is it hard? Did you beat it? Yeah, Cersei. I fucking love Cersei. I love Cersei. I liked Tywin Lannister. Tyrion was cool. Eventually I got sick of him. I hate Jon Snow. I don't like him. Is it, you know, he makes me think of Orlando Bloom. In terms of, like, I guess just how their voice sounds, which is weird because I've said before that I like monotone voices. But Orlando Bloom and Jon Snow's actor, them in particular have always just irked me, and I've never particularly loved them. Tyrion is George R.R. Martin's favorite character, but that doesn't mean he's safe in terms of, like, who can die or not, right? I remember hearing, like, some of the changes from the books to the show to where Tyrion was a lot more gray in the books and did something really bad, but in the show they kind of try to make him more like a hero and a little bit more sympathetic, which I kind of get why, I guess. I'm trying to remember what the bad thing he did was. Didn't he partake in R with somebody? He did something really bad in the book, I know. Hi, love. Hello. It's a boss with 2 health bars who can stun lock the shit out of you with the most evil fireballs I've ever seen in a game. You gotta have nearly frame perfect time to dodge them. I worry about that then because I don't really have great reaction time. If I have, like, do I have average reaction time or, like, microscopically below average reaction time? But I'm kind of curious how I will fare in God Hand because everybody's been wanting me to play and I'm kind of curious too. They tried to also make Cersei more sympathetic, ironic considering a certain scene with Jaime. I don't actually know what they've changed. Do you hate Ramsay Snow? Let me look him up really quick. I hate Arya. I fucking hate Arya. Ramsay Snow, I don't really remember much about him actually. I liked it was Jaime. Did I say Jaime? Sorry. Jaime Lannister. I like Jaime Lannister. I liked his knight friend, the tall girl. She's in Wednesday, by the way, and she's cool. I like seeing her, like she's all super different in terms of demeanor and, like, fashion and that. It's kind of neat seeing the range that actors actually have. You have prob above average reactions becomes gamers, but among gamers it's hard to say. I'm definitely not up there with, like, a lot of the boys. I'm kind of, like, always a few notches below my friends, typically. Your reaction speed has gotten worse. That's because you're getting senile. You need to work harder. You need to train harder. You need to be more hateful that people are better than you. That way you can become powerful. But Arya, I hate Arya. I loved, Sean Bean's character. Sean Bean is great in general, and I really do think it's, like, before it became, like, formulaic, it was really ballsy to kill him, right? And then eventually, because that was, like, a thing about Game of Thrones is, oh my god, anybody could die. Isn't that crazy? And then it got to a point to where it felt like you could tell that they were aware that they had that as a trump card to always, like, surprise and shock you. And then whenever look, we killed somebody again. Isn't that shocking? No, not really. Oh, you know who I liked? I think a lot of people didn't like her, but I liked her. Sean Bean's character's wife. I liked her. I thought the Red Wedding was a good moment too. That was another shocking moment before it got, like, kind of played out feeling. You know what I hate? What's the deal with that stupid chick that Tyrion was with? Where she seems like an intelligent woman. I think she was a prostitute. And Tyrion's like, hey, look, I can't marry you or something. I need you to, like, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life, but I need you to go here so you can be safe. And she's like, you don't want to be with me. And so then she just sleeps with his dad and tries to, like, get him, like, killed in court or something. What was up with that? That's right, Eddard Stark. When the book first came out, Ned's death was a big shock. It helped set the mood for the books. Yeah, like, Game of Thrones was so cool for a while. Whenever they started running out of source material, and it started feeling like fan fiction-y, or it started feeling more like television writing than, like, writing based off a novel, then I just tuned out. I liked and hated him. Cersei's son. Oh man, what was his name? He was delightfully evil. He was just like a little brat, but like really stupid and emotional. And he made things interesting because you couldn't ever control him. He's like a stupid, dumb kid. I thought he was like a very entertaining character. Oh, and don't forget that people would harass Cersei's actor because they think that she's Cersei and that Cersei is a real person. So they would see her and they would go, you're a fucking bitch. I'm never gonna let society live that down. She's amazing. She also played Sarah Connor in a Terminator TV series. I don't necessarily like just killing characters. I just don't like thick plot armor. Yeah. I don't like formulaic, we're gonna constantly kill everyone who's important that you'd never expect because we don't want to do plot armor, but you can still tell who has plot armor. That was what Walking Dead had. It felt like the Gary Stu character that Norman Reedus plays was just safe forever. And other characters, I think Rick and Glenn kind of gave that vibe for a while. But I do think after, like, season 15, they finally killed Glenn or something. I love her acting, Cersei's actress, but I'll never get the people who say she's hot. I mean, Cersei, I think Cersei's very attractive. Let me look at her really quick. It's like Cersei, her name is Lena Headley. Let me pull her up. Let's objectify women and talk about if they're pretty or not. Hold on. Where'd the photo go? I saved it. Did you do WebP again? Hold on. This is like a huge image and I don't want it to like pull up and you just stare into her eyeball. Like, I find her to be very pretty. Like, if it is your, like, I don't want to say it in a way that comes across as like I'm trying to like fist fight you or anything. I just think that, like, do you not like her because, like, she doesn't look like a e-girl, like, little thought girl, like, with, you know, like, a little pink blush all across her face with a little smidge of sparkles on her nose, and she looks like she's freshly 18, like, she doesn't look like that, but I still think that this is an attractive older woman, in my opinion. Hi, Machina. We're talking about women. You love mommy types, but she's not it. Fair enough. Who's somebody you do like? Also, did I say hi, Saya? I don't know if I did, but hi. Had to go for a second, but I just want to say one last thing about God Hand. When you play it, pay attention to what your techniques actually do. You can easily make bad combos that knock enemies away before the combos end. Okay, so don't button mash and actually pay attention to what you're doing. That's kind of a weakness of mine because I tend to go caveman brain. I'm doing good, Machina. How are you? Hannah Wadenham. Alright, let's see. Have I seen her before in something? I think, like, you can, like, basically, like, you're not saying that Lena Headley is, like, ugly or anything. I think you're just saying that she doesn't do it for you, but this actress does. And I think that's fair. Like, not every person activates neurons for everybody. What is she in? She looks cool. And she's like light blonde and she wears light pink. And you know that I love that combination. Pretty. I like her necklace. God, I love that shade of pink. She is Rebecca Welton in some show. Ted Lasso. I'm not familiar with Ted Lasso. I don't watch a lot of shows. She is in Game of Thrones. Septa Anula. Okay. In the 5th season. I think I did watch season 5. Unless I dropped season 5. Wait a second. Wait. She plays like a girl that wears like ropes around her, but I actually don't know if I've seen her. Remember the boy who got pushed out the window? Brom? No, was it Brom? He goes into coma, he wakes up, and he kind of like is the Bran Stark, right? Remember how he comes across 2 people? It's like a sibling duo or something. There was a girl and a boy. I remember, I think one of the last things that I saw and I left off, like I just stopped watching, is one of them just got shock killed or something in the forest. I think that was like one of the last big events I saw. Was that at the beginning of season 5? She is that shame. Is that like related to when Cersei, I think Cersei gets like some hardcore punishment and she has to walk around through town naked? I did not watch the show at that point. I just like saw that scene from like Twitter or something. Yeah, Bran saw something that he wasn't supposed to see, and it would be very bad because Cersei was married to the king, who was very much alive at the time. Not to mention, like, other stuff regarding that relationship was probably gonna, like, destroy their reputation. Just, it was very bad for them. But they shouldn't have done it. Naughty, naughty. Hi, Space Marine. It's pretty impressive how J.R.R. Martin managed to take Jaime, who you start off hating, and somehow make him a beloved character. Yeah, I loved that about him. Because he just seems like a dick at first, and he is, but then you get to find out that he does have a perspective, he does have feelings, he does have regrets, given more context to the King Slayer kind of deal, like what went on with that, and that how he just has like a really bad reputation because of it, but his actions, I think, made sense, given the context that things were just getting really bad, so he did what nobody was willing to do, but kind of wanted to do as well. And then everybody just dogpiles on him. Didn't he lose his arm or something? Like it gets cut off? Then the showrunners make you hate him again in the final season. I guess that's fair. I mean, make you, like... It just reminds you that he's still a bad guy, I guess. I don't know how they did it exactly, but... whatever it is that they did, it must have just overrid the good things about him, I guess. Every time I hear about Game of Thrones, I feel like maybe I'm not that weird. In what sense? Do you dislike Game of Thrones too? Or kinda dislike it? So many vows, they make you swear and swear, defend the king, obey your father, protect the innocent, defend the weak. But what if your father despises the king? What if the king massacres the innocent? It's too much, no matter what you do. You're forsaken one vow or another. Jaime Lannister. Based in centrist pilled? He is going through a seasons-long redemption arc, then they have him throw it at the end. What does he do? Because I imagine most people here don't care about spoilers, but I will say, I don't want to scare people off. If you have interest in Game of Thrones, you are in for a very solid show for about 3 or 4 seasons. But Pumpkin, it gets bad in the later seasons. That's why you don't watch it. Just watch the first 3 seasons or 4 seasons and then stop and pretend like it never got renewed for a new season, and then fantasize about what could have been. The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is there's a lot of nudity. Yeah, because they're like, whoa, we're adults, so we're gonna show the hardcore sex scenes. I remember hating True Blood for that. True Blood was like desperate. I've never seen it, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. it just always sounds very kinky. The sexuality is like a part of Game of Thrones, but there's a lot of stuff going for it. I remember, you know, I was a Lord of the Rings kid. I was obsessed with Lord of the Rings. It was like in terms of movies, that was like one of the earliest, biggest defining things in my childhood. And then I saw, oh, HBO has some kind of medieval fantasy kind of thing, sword and fantasy, whatever you call it. I'll check it out. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's not like Lord of the Rings. It's Lee Politics or whatever. So it's different. So I'm like, this, I kind of vibe with this. It has good production value. It's got really top-notch acting. The premise and writing is really good. I loved it. And that's why I was so sad whenever it turned to shit. But I can understand maybe people being like, God, all I ever hear about is Game of Thrones. I don't want to watch this fucking show because it's probably not as good as everybody's saying. Or just being lazy, not wanting to get around to it, which I get. But I would say give it a shot. It's actually pretty solid. Have you ever read or had any interest in The Children of Hurin? I have not, actually. I've never heard of it at all. True Blood was very raunchy. I despised Sookie's brother Jason because all he was is he would just have sex with girls all the time, and they would show it, so you'd see him pushing up the girl on the wall and going and I'm like, this sucks, I hate this. And True Blood is like trash for the girlies. I enjoyed aspects of it, like it was trash from the very beginning, but sometimes when a trashy series keeps going on, it just gets more and more trash to where it starts pushing your limit to where you're like, okay, I don't actually have that much tolerance. But I think I watched True Blood to the very end. You know who I loved from True Blood? Okay. So obviously I liked Lafayette, but I loved Pam from True Blood. She was an older chick, and I love older chicks. And she was really bitchy and cunty, and she's like good friends with Eric, who is the handsome younger love interest for Sookie. And for anybody who doesn't know, the actress who plays Sookie plays Rogue in the live-action X-Men movies. So that was very distracting for me, but there's a love triangle with Eric, who is he's the brother of the actor who plays Pennywise. And the Pennywise actor, I think, has gone on to be really big. I don't know if Eric's actor went on to, like, amount to anything overly, like, I mean, obviously he's amounted to something, but I don't know how big he ever actually got. Because it feels like ever since the Pennywise role, his brother's just nailing tons of gigs. Also, Gig, I don't know if you're still here, but I saw you say hi earlier, and I don't know if I properly greeted you back, but hello. I always, for the most part, I always make a note of when people talk in chat, but sometimes I just forget to respond. I think, I'll go back in VODs and I will still notice that I miss a lot of things that people say, and I do apologize for that. I think I'm like 75% decent at catching things. But this is Eric, and this is Pam, my wife. And Eric, I liked him too. He was just like, he's for the Fujos, and he's young, and he's toxic, but I liked him. And then the other love interest was Bill. His name is just Bill. Let me pull him up. I liked him though. He's very toxic, but he's got a cool energy to him. I like that he's like older. I think he married Sookie's actress in real life. I don't know if they're still together. People in Hollywood, they get together, then they divorce, then they get with somebody else, and then they divorce. This is this is Bill. His name is Bill. There's another character I liked. She's kind of stupid, but I had a thing for her because, like, again, she's an older chick and she had red hair. Let me try to think of what her name was. She redhead. No, oh, I forgot about. That's right. There was, I don't remember who made her. There was a young character. She was like a young vampire, and she also had red hair, but she's not who I'm talking about. Who was this? Oh, no, not him. Hold on, where's the girl? I want to see the girl. This girl, she's so cute. Who the fuck was her master? I don't remember. Was it Bill? I think it was. Because Because Bill was being punished, and he had to make a vampire as punishment. Oh, Arlene was very country girl. She's kind of dumb, but I loved her. She was so cute. I love her. Which Pennywise? I apologize. The new Pennywise. The old Pennywise was what's his face? Something Curry. What's his first name? That's why you said Curry, because I got confused. I'm like, oh, are the Skarsgård brothers? Is one of their first names Curry, and I forgot? I will forever defend True Blood only because it had that Rouge from X-Men movies getting her tits out, and that pleased the teen me within me who saw that movie. Fair enough. Fair enough. I liked her. I like how well, I don't want to give any spoilers. It's a big spoiler, but should you actually watch True Blood? I don't know if I would really recommend it. What a True Blood cast. Now we gotta go down memory lane. I remember watching this shit with my parents also. Oh! I forgot they had the War Vet character. No, that's not the War Vet character. That's the werewolf boyfriend, because it was a love triangle, or love three people kind of thing. This is Lafayette's actor, and unfortunately he passed away. I don't know how recent it was, but pretty recently. And he was so funny. I loved him. And he's okay. So remember how I said that it's okay to have a character be a side character that doesn't have that much presence, but when they do show up, they have huge aura to make up for it. That's what Lafayette used to be. He was a cook, and he was very, very spicy with attitude, but he was very wise and cool. He would just always be there to give you advice, or he would make snarky comments or whatever, just kind of like make a joke or something. Or if you fucked with him, he would beat the shit out of you. But for the most part, he didn't have like a deep role in the series. He was just kind of in the background. And then I guess like as the show went on, they're like, okay, well, we can't just constantly develop only the main girl and her two love interests. We have to develop the entire cast because it's a whole show. So we need to utilize all the screen time. So they're like, okay, why don't we give Lafayette a whole arc and everything and make him a deeper character? And I'm just like, I kind of missed when he wasn't around as much. He felt like so much more mysterious and cool. Nelson Ellis died back in 2017. He was 39. It was that long ago? Damn. Kind of crazy how fast time flies, but I genuinely can't believe he died. What made him pass away? Heart failure, partially from alcohol withdrawal. I wonder if he was trying to quit then. Not that we should speculate that much, but that's so unfortunate. I mean, death in general is not good. But very sad to hear. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. They had the Friends. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, okay. So, in season 2, the main storyline was that there was this, like, cult lady. She was, like, an older woman, cute, and she had like a house, and she brought Tara, who was Sookie's friend, to it, and she was just being like a cult leader kind of thing. That actress plays the girl scientist in Half-Life 2. Do you guys remember the scientist who she was kind of in love with Alexa's dad or something, and she had like kind of like long brown hair or something? That's that actress. She's in True Blood season 2 as like the main villain. Yeah, well, no, not Al. I'm saying that she was in love with Alex's dad. I'm not talking about Alex Vance. I'm talking about the girl scientist. I'll have to pull up her name for the Half-Life bros. Yeah, Judith Mossman. And she plays... Wait, who does she actually play? Or is that the character's name? Oh, it is Mossman, I remember. I thought you were saying the actress's name. Let me see if I can pull up a photo. There she is. And then True Blood Season 2 villain. Oh, it was Mary Ann. When I pull her up... Oh my goodness. I think this should be her. Pretty sure it's her. Hi, mommy. Hello. Nice outfit. Very erotic. Mysterious is a good quality. If you lose it, you need to gain something really good in return. Yeah. Which sometimes you can. Like, one of the rare examples that I think it's fine because of just how good the execution turned out. But it's risky because a lot of the times the execution is just fine, or the lasting effect is the mystery is gone forever. And yeah, it turned out like fine and everything, but we'll never have the mystery again. But Twin Peaks' Laura Palmer, whenever they basically did a prequel story with Fire Walk With Me, you lose that mysterious element. But that movie's so fucking good, and seeing Laura Palmer so humanized, she just did such a great job. In the show, you do see Laura Palmer's actor, like, perform. Like, she does kind of like the goofy, like, home videos where they don't really know what to do. Oh, just frolic in the field with your friend and just record it and just, like, look happy or something. But her actress plays Laura Palmer's cousin or something, so you get to see her acting skills, but that doesn't show how good she actually is. In Fire Walk With Me, her acting is, like, off the charts. She was, like, incredible. It's been a while since I played Half-Life 2, but I always liked how well the actors fit their characters. Mossman had such a sinister vibe just from the beginning. Sinister? I never thought that she was sinister. Just like... I don't know what aura I would apply to her. Leaving mystery for discussion is good too, but too much mystery is bad too. Just like write good or something. I don't know. I'm a chatter on the internet. Is there an example that you can give of too much mystery? Granted, it's such a specific question that, like, if you're not able to think of it on the spot, it's fine. But just out of curiosity, if there is one. Hi, Ark. It's me, Pumpkin. Add me back into your phone. I remember when I first got into Half-Life, those games helped introduce me to so much. Like, what kind of stuff? Like, too much mystery. I mean, too much mystery, like, if you have, like, it's, sometimes they'll call it, like, a plot hole or quote, but if a show ends or a story ends and it's like, wait, but we never got to find out who was Phone, who was So-So character. I think that's cool, though, because then it lets you speculate and everything. Twin Peaks does that, too, doesn't it? It doesn't have a lot of stuff that it just never outright answers, and to this day, people, like, discuss it. Hi, Goat. Hello. I feel like too much mystery would be like Rabbids or some really esoteric art films. Rabbids? I like how when you first said that, I'm like, Rabbids? Like the funny bunnies that scream from Rayman? Like, what mystery? Like, I guess I don't know much about them. I don't want to be that guy, but Kingdom Hearts is one. What, is Kingdom Hearts, like, doesn't answer enough questions? It showed me the fun and skills from SPS games, the tension from horror, the immersion feeling I can get from video games. Okay, yeah, I can feel that. And how certain mechanics can mix well and not just for the story. Rabbids is a weird series of shorts by David Lynch. Oh, is it like a... Well, I don't want to pretend like, oh yeah, I watched all the old stuff, but I never watched his newer stuff. I've actually only seen like a percentage of Lynch's stuff. Twin Peaks, Blue Velvet, what's the Road and Stalker used the theme as inspo for their main theme. What is it called? Mulholland Drive? I think I saw that. And that's kind of it. And obviously Fire Walk With Me. Lost Highway. Yeah. An example isn't exactly coming to mind, but a good way to explain it is that it leaves you with what, why, or it's purposeless, or it could be a matter of just not revealing anything to the audience at all until the end, so you can't discuss much either. Fair enough. Okay. I can kind of believe that being, like, a thing. And I guess, like, if something's purposeless or not is debatable, but I can kind of believe that some stuff just feels, like, redundant. Like, why did you even introduce this if you're not going to do anything with it? Yeah, well, I don't know how I feel about it, but remember in Gantz how it's like, by the way, there's vampires. Huh? Yeah, there's vampires. Wait. So, I know about the aliens. What's up with the vampires? Don't worry about it. Oh. Alright. I guess you could argue and say, well, if aliens exist, it's totally possible that vampires exist too, and they've been here the whole time, and they get involved because, you know, I guess they're following the activity of all the Gantz shit. Like, I guess that's an example, but I wouldn't say, like, the vampires bothered me. Just always like wait, what the fuck was that about? But it's kind of charming too, that, like, what the fuck was, like, element. People get too caught up in whether or not media makes sense instead of the experience that it provides. I can kind of vibe with that too. Like, sometimes autistically dissecting something isn't actually, like, the way to go. It just depends on the thing. That's kind of me with, like, Twin Peaks, I guess. Like, there's I guess, an infamous essay video that claims to explain everything in Twin Peaks. Like, they will explain everything to you, and the mystery is solved. And I think people have watched it and they said, I don't agree with this, I don't think this is right. But I kind of don't want to watch it because I'm like, actually, I feel like I don't want to have the scientific answers for Twin Peaks. I don't really want to know everything. I want to kind of stay in the dark. Hi, Pumpkin Lord. Hello. This is my brother, and this is Pumpkin Lord. He's my brother, or my sister, or my theyster. Maybe I should have worded as bad mystery is bad, but that's redundant and pointless statement. Also, what is Twin Peaks? I think you mentioned Airstream. So Twin Peaks is a show from the 90s that was made with David Lynch, and it's not Nick Frost, is it? Is Nick Frost is the guy that works with Shaun of the Dead guy, right? Nick Frost? Yeah, Nick Frost works with Simon Pegg. David Lynch. Mark Frost. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. Mark Frost is responsible, I think, for the world building, like creating the lore and everything, and then Lynch was like the primary director and everything. It's a show that's it's very difficult to explain because it's very unique and bizarre. For the time it came out, it was very influential because it was one of the first shows where they started looking more like movies rather than looking like a TV show, if that makes sense. Just more advanced cinematography, sets, etc. And it basically is about a young girl who is very well known in a small town that gets found in a body bag washed up along the shore, and a super autistic detective FBI agent comes in to investigate. It's kind of like a mixture of comedy in ways, like bizarro comedy, a soap opera parody, but also is embracing being a soap opera itself in ways, not exactly, like more of a drama, but you kind of get the point. It's kind of making fun of soap operas though, because those used to be such a big deal. And it's just a very, it's got a lot of, how do you want to say it? It balances a lot of different tones. Like I said, like, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's like horror. I would highly recommend it. So for the first season, it's like solid and it's good. The second season, it's good for a bit until the mystery is answered. And then once the mystery was answered, Lynch kind of like disappeared because he wanted the mystery to remain. He never wanted to give answers. And so the television pressured him, and then he got done with the project and he left. So then there's a huge chunk of Twin Peaks season 2 that has no involvement from him, and the quality it nosedived. It was absolutely horrible. And then Lynch comes back for the last like 2 or 3 episodes to kind of like properly wrap things up. However, whenever I first watched the show, I skipped all the bad episodes of season 2 because season 2 is like twice as long as season 1. Season 1 is only 8 episodes, and then season 2 is like 20 episodes, and only about like 25% of those episodes are good. So I skipped the bad episodes because I didn't want to tarnish Twin Peaks for myself. I wanted to watch it at its peak. And then eventually I got so bored that I went back after watching everything else, including season 3, and watched the bad episodes of Twin Peaks. And it's still entertaining, but it's like, it's kind of like, any show where it starts off so good, like it's almost a 10 out of 10, that when it dips to a 7 out of 10, it's just too painful to endure. It's like, yeah, it's still the characters that you like. Yeah, it still has qualities that you like, but it's like, but you went from true greatness to kind of mediocrity, and it's like painful. A dramedy? Well, if you call it a dramedy, that would give the impression that it officially even categorizes itself as a comedy, and I don't think it does. I don't think any official, like, database would refer to Twin Peaks as a comedy, but it does have comedy in it, if that makes sense. It's weird, because if you call it a comedy, that it would imply that it's, like, got a lot of humor to it, and it doesn't have as much as you might expect, if that makes sense. What is a deister? That sounds familiar. I had kind of a similar feeling with Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It was a Marvel animated show around the beginning of the 2010s. I don't think I'm familiar with it. Did I say Avengers? You said Avengers. Is that a different thing? Let me look it up. I think I've seen this art style. Well, I mean, it looks like it's derivative of, kind of like Bruce Timm's style. But this is Marvel. It's got that Super 2000s, like, kind of shiny, vectory, cartoony look. Should check it out. Recently on my timeline, X-Men Evolution kind of popped up, and I really like X-Men Evolution. It's so sincere. And it has, like, really cool stuff to it, but it's also, like, cringe and dumb at the same time, that it's, like, the perfect balance. Hello, Goth. Thank you. Partway through season 2, it fell. The Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes. But anyway... Oh, also, hi, Kane. But anyway, I've enjoyed this talk. But now, let's go ahead and swap over to, God, how long have we been talking? Oh, an hour and 30 minutes. Oh, no, that's not good at all. Oops. Sorry. Why don't we go on and mosey over to Resident Evil 2? Oh, fuck! No! I knew I forgot something! I always do this shit. Oh, my bad, I meant this. Sorry, that was the Sailor Synth setup. You'll see her maybe later tonight. I was trying to wrap up Resident Evil Revelations last night, and I was done. I'm ready to go to bed. It's like 5 a.m. And that damn final boss, it has too much health. And it forces you to get good with the dodge mechanic. And if you're not good with the dodge mechanic, and you don't have enough health items to kind of, like, get you through the third phase, which takes forever to even get to, you're just in for a bad time. And so I had to drop it for a bit. But I'll try to beat it today if I can, whenever I come back on later. But let's go ahead and move on over to... Actually, I don't know for sure if I do want to do a Sailor Synth stream. Maybe I should just rest for once. Is that okay? Oh, wait, I just did a break, though. So I've rested enough. It's time to come back. I don't want to rest. I hate being healthy. You gonna work or not? You wanna watch Hazbin Hotel with me in the Discord, everybody? Hold on, it's not coming up. Like the controller isn't registering. Does it matter that I haven't seen any? No, not really. I mean, I could watch it. I can start it from the beginning if you want. But you better not alt-tab. Don't alt-tab and ignore the show. It's really good. It's not really good, but let's watch it together. I'm just gonna have to mute every time Vox shows up. Alright, so we're gonna do arrange mode, then we're gonna do Claire, and then we're gonna do normal.
Resident Evil.
Oh! Wait, no, this isn't how you do it. This isn't how you do it. I forgot. We have to load the game. We have to load our last save that was Leon A, because now it's going to become Claire B. No, I'm using a Xbox One controller. I think it's Xbox One. All right, so we have Claire. Hey, look, Claire's pink is the color that Vox and Valentino have. It's that kind of. It's not hot pink exactly. It's like, what if hot pink was a bit dark? Oh my god. Oh, I like Angel Dust also because he's white and then like baby gentle pink, which is a peak combination. I should have pulled up fucking Angel Dust when I was showing the characters I like, because I really like him.
Outbreak in Raccoon City. Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city, following his encounter.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, I make great avatars. If you're talking about my model, or if you're talking about the little ghost at the bottom, I didn't make them. I designed my character design, but I didn't. Oh, well, actually, this costume, somebody else designed it, but my main form, I designed it. I just didn't draw it or make the model. I could never make my own model. I would OCD nitpick it all the time. Which is why it's amazing that Ghost makes his own models. Thank you.
Only now,
always hearing about Husband Hotel, but never seen anything about it. It's for the best. None of you guys would like it. Genuinely. I don't like it. I just want to make you watch it. Not for your enjoyment, just for your, impainment. Literally, I'm not diagnosed OCD, but there is something deeply wrong. And I think it's OCD and ADHD. Well, ADHD, I was diagnosed. But OCD, there's no way I don't have it. I'm fucking insane. Yeah, I want you to suffer, I want you to feel pain. But wouldn't it be nice though to see what some of us girlies are so excited and happy about? Wouldn't that like make you happy? That we're happy? You watched out of curiosity with a friend and you're not what to say? You should say that you feel sick, that you feel ill after watching it.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
It was an why are you guys being so nice? You guys are like, it's an experience, not sure how to feel. What happened to good old-fashioned, it sucked and it was the worst thing I ever saw? Where's the hatred that I'm supposed to be curating here? You guys are too nice. Time to tap into that evil side of you. I already hate the entire visuals of the show. I won't see a single episode of this trash. Yeah, that's more like it. God, I love Claire. It's not red though. It's like a dark pink. She does get red though in Code Veronica though. Yeah, I kind of wish that they didn't insist on being a fucking musical. Like I like musicals sometimes. It depends on the kind of music though. Like I like Chicago and Sweeney Todd. And I liked that one musical that's about being in a forest, and it was like cynical and fairy tale shit, and I think the music was like written by the same person who did Sweeney Todd, I think. I like that. But like Husband Hotel is modern musical style, so it's like they're trying to be like pop songs or like kind of just like maybe a little bit inspired by old school like Broadway, but not very great. It's just kind of mediocre. There are some decent good songs though, but really the only one that I really like is one that's trying to be like a Lady Gaga song or something, like trying to be modern pop. It's Angel Dust song, where it's about he's singing about his abuse with Valentino 2 times. Well, one of them was YouTube only, and then one of them's actually in the show. It's called Poison, that's it. Angel Dust Poison. That song's good. I listen to that a lot. And I hate that it's so short, because it's actually good. Yeah, Repo the Genetic Opera, that's another good example. I like its songs a lot. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to just go ape shit? Yeah. You know what's crazy is that I seem like I'm ape shit, but I'm fucking nice. Well, not really. But I could be worse. I should go even more crazy. In full-on Insano style. Repo is very entertaining. I remember not, liking the movie itself as much as I hoped I would, but I think that I just didn't know what to expect from it. and whatever it was I got, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel. I think I need to watch it again. We should do that. How do you think that zombie got in there? He probably got arrested after being infected, and he didn't know, and, you know, the cop wouldn't have known. I just think that most people who sit down to watch Hazbin Hotel aren't the kind of people who like musicals, which is a shame because I like musicals. I have a simple brain. If you like musicals, I don't necessarily think you're going to be overly impressed with the musical numbers in Hazbin Hotel. But, I mean, it's meant for Tumblr, and Tumblr loves musicals, and they love Doctor Who, and etc. Oh, shit, it's been a while since I've done B scenario. I forgot that the path is different. Like, for the most part, most of my playthroughs of Resident Evil 2, it's usually just me playing a scenario over and over and over again, actually. And it's either Leon A or Claire A that I kind of swap between. So I don't actually, like, have that much experience with B. I just know, like, a few things, like the unicorn medal is in a different spot. Uh-oh. Ah! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I wasn't facing the way I hoped. That's okay. And this is what's cool is, like, this is the reason why this is a randomly, seemingly evil door. Because if you come in here, in a scenario, you have a little save, that's cool, but if you go in here, then zombies come through, and you're like, what the fuck? What is that? Why? That's just an evil monster causing it. But it's like, oh, it's connected, that's why. That's cool. Give me that. I swear to God, that's Elvira. Or is that just a hair girl? Just a... Oh! That's okay. Cause I didn't know they bust through. I don't want to save. Like, I thought about saving, cause, ooh, look, a save. But I don't need to save. Yeah! No herb here, just wanted to check. Recently messing with Revelation. Oh, Machina, can you tell me? Because Mina was wondering. Mina said that they heard that people say that Revelation 1's raid mode is better than Revelation 2's raid mode. But I've always heard the opposite. I heard that most people think that raid mode in Rev 1 is kind of meh, and that 2 is the more interesting one. Because we were talking about it recently. And I only played a little bit of both, but not enough to really say I'm experienced to give a proper answer. Die! Speaking of, like, plane and helicopter crashes, I don't know what's going on, but another, like, fucked up plane crash happened. It was, I think, a small, like, cargo kind of thing. I believe they had three pilots that died, or people that were on. And then I think a lot of casualties from when the plane crashed. And I swear I've just been hearing about lots of plane crash incidences lately. So what the fuck is going on? Like, makes me not want to fly. I have friends that are sometimes like, you want to go to Japan? No. Why not? I don't deserve to be there. And, because I'm not a real anime person. I don't deserve to go. But also, it's fucking, you're gonna die in a plane crash if you go. I think it was Kentucky. They have footage of it, and it was like, it was insane. Like, it full on crashed, slid, and then it created a huge trail of fire behind it. I would love to go on a train, actually. I've never been on one. I've never been on, like, any kind of train. Any retro, modern, monorail. I've been on, like, something at Disney. Planes freak you out. List cars do suck because it feels like weekly you'll deal with, like, a close call of somebody almost, like, ramming into you or something, or just seeing how ballsy and stupid people are. All these herbs. I think I can. I haven't shot a single round so far, right? Need to get out of here. Wait. This doesn't go to where I think it does. Ah! No! Oh, right. Switch target. No, this guy! He's stuck on geometry. Good. I don't have the ammo for this. Somebody said that they consider Claire to be hard mode. I kind of see maybe what they mean. It doesn't ease you in as easily as Oh, no. It doesn't ease you in as easily as Leon or A does, or whoever A scenario is. Okay, so the no! No! So I can't! No! So you can't switch your fucking targets if they're right behind you. So that's the limitation of it, huh? I see. First off, I would like to say that I only recently remembered how you can even manually switch targets. So I don't even fully know how it works. But now I do, and I'm starting over because I'm not going to take that. That's not who I am. Who I am is a god gamer that doesn't make mistakes. Tank controls are amazing. But it just, the limitation that they're giving me is that you can't switch targets and, like, turnarounds, unfortunately. Because I was trying to switch, and it was only switching between the guy right in front of me and the guy that was a little bit to my left. But I wanted it to spin around and focus on the guy behind me, which you technically can, like, manually turn yourself, but by the time I realized that was the only way it was going to work, the other guy was just too close to me. What's F6? I don't want to press it. What does it do? I don't want to. Oh, we don't need quick turn. Not in this game. Quick turns are nice, and you're able to, like, implement it with this rebirth, like, setup thing, but, I mean, I don't play this game with quick turn, and I don't want to... That's not how it was, so I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean? Because not having quick turn adds, like, a cool challenge value factor to it, so it's like, I kind of like that. Oh, right, I forgot. Stay away from me! See, he went into a sprint! Stay away! Yeah. See, that's the kind of excitement that you don't get with, like, modern controls. That's the fun of taking controls and fixed cameras. It's such a tight situation. Can you steer yourself out of this predicament? You know what I mean? I want to get this before the zombies bust through. Just get the satisfaction that I'm fast, damn it! I guess they're triggered to go off if you cross a line. So last time... Ah! Okay, last time I did this fine. So I should be able to do it again. Fuck! Oh my god, that was lucky. I'm surprised I didn't hit the hitbox of that lamp. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I did scream, but it probably phased out. Because the noise cancellation needs to focus on, like, canceling out all my fans. Stay away! Help! Help! Ah! Ah! That's okay. I did amazing this round. So I don't think we can go here yet. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. Okay. The noise cancel worked out. Did it work into where you couldn't hear me? Hi, BB. Hi. You came just in time. We're done with the yapping, and now we're actually gaming. How are you guys doing? For anybody who doesn't know me, hi, I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween ghost VTuber. I'm actually 2 VTubers. I'm gonna fix up this setup to where when I introduce all my 5,000 forms, that it's gonna be more efficient, more clean. I play retro games. Oh, did you do the YouTube raid thing too? I don't know how the YouTube raid things work, but hello in the YouTube as well. But hi, how did your stream go and what were you doing? But if you have to leave, it's okay. We're playing Resident Evil 2 original. We're doing B scenario. We did Leon A, because I always like to play as Leon first. I just like him more. But I like Claire too. So now we're doing a B scenario. But I don't play B scenario as much as I replay A scenario. So I'm not an expert at B scenario. Chief Secretary Diary A. Hi. April 6th, I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. Are any of the files different when you play B? We played Ocarina on the water temple currently, but my mom isn't feeling... Oh, yeah. Please go take care of her. And I hope that everything's okay. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Claire B is the best one out of the 4. What are the differences between them? I know that they affect, like, how Annette dies, as an example. There's, like Leon A, Claire B, Leon B. I've only played, like, all of the scenarios. Like, I've done A and B the most, and then it's kind of, I guess you could call it C and D. I've done them the least amount. She didn't check on the Zoras after the Ice Caverns mini dungeon. Wait, what does that do? I hope everything's okay. Hold on. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the place like that. Used to replay a lot Leon A, Claire B. Haven't played Claire B in years. I just stick to the canon, Claire A, Leon B. I guess, yeah. That's what I've heard, that's the canon. Original Resident Evil 2 is better just because Claire has a cool undershirt. Yeah, Claire's fashion is better in original RE2. And I can't really think of anything I prefer about the remake in comparison to the original. I mean, I guess it's cool that the zombies can get up again, but this is just a better game than the remake. April 7th, well, we already read these files, technically, like, just the other day, so I don't think we necessarily need to read them all again. I suck with the knife, so I will never use it. The only thing I hate about Claire's scenario is her outfits. I always try to get the special outfit if you can. Wait, like, you don't like this outfit? Or are you talking about the remake? I don't know if I want to go this way yet, because I'm thrown off because I don't play B scenario much. It's like, wait, what order do I want to do this? Like, if I go the other way, I can access the valve and use it for the helicopter. I don't remember if all the items are placed differently. Like, I think if you go over here, isn't the unicorn medal, like, up here now? So, out of curiosity, I don't want to know all the answers, like, because I intentionally leave it vague on if you shoot a zombie and you don't commit to killing them, and you leave the room, does their health reset, or does it stay that way? But I am curious to one question, which is, if a zombie is downed, do you do more damage when they're downed, or is it just that if a zombie gets downed, their health is likely to just be low to begin with at that point? Good question. Next. Yap at the end of the corridor. Okay. I feel like they're just low HP, but you might be wrong. They're probably just low. I think he should be dead. Ow! That's my bad for not being cautious. I don't think you're dead. Yeah, yo, if he's not fully up, I think that he has iframes that your bullet goes through. Because you guys saw that, right? Like, he should have been, like, in the path in on my bullet. I think it's kind of cool because I think most items are pretty static, like where they are is where they are or something, or regardless, if you play a scenario, you kind of have a feeling for like what all the key items go to, I guess. So it's not that disorienting in a way. Man, they give you that immediately. I'll take this collection. I don't remember how you get into the other rooms. Like, are these unlocked by now? Like, do you have to do the key card thing with like Marvin? Wait, no, you do encounter Marvin as Claire. Wait, no. No, you encounter Marvin when you're like A scenario, but I don't know how it works in B scenario because I've encountered him as Claire, but I would encounter him in A. But what about B? Give me that. I like these transitions. The simplicity adds to the feel of the games. Transitions? Wait, what do you mean? Like the kind of camera angle changes? Can we go in here yet? Okay, it is locked like normal. Okay. Okay, they're not gonna let me do it. Fair enough. Then I'm gonna go back upstairs because I wanted to do that anyway. I saw a key item. Claire B's police station felt more complicated for me than Leon 1. I was blasting through it in Leon A without stopping, but Claire B made me scratch. What exactly about it? Is it that... Yeah, and you're saying this even though that you've played both of them a lot or something? That's Claire's still a little bit more confusing? Wait. You get guaranteed crit when they stand up, and you shoot before they're fully up and hit their neck. Okay. So, because I do notice that sometimes I am able to shoot them as they're getting up, but I think it's like once they're on a certain frame, it's too late. Like you fucked up by waiting too long. Only for your first time? Okay. So let's, oh right, I have a lockpick, so I'm able to open everything for free. But I can't do the light. I have to, like, do I have to find the lighter? I don't remember. Because I have to still do certain puzzles, I think. I'm pack riding a little bit. It doesn't... Because I don't remember my routing that much, I'm gonna probably do a little bit back and forth a lot. Because, like, I'm near an item box, so I'm just gonna tuck that herb in there. I literally have to mash A to be able to try and, like, get on the door as quick as I can. Because I'm worried that one pixel of me is gonna touch him. And then he'll slice me before I can, like, do it. Let's go. Yeah, the logic of where they put the unicorn medal is a little bit weird. Like, it's just, especially if you played a scenario and explore. I mean, you have to play a scenario first. You might have explored up there and saw that there was nothing there, and it doesn't look like anything goes there, unless, like, you think there's kind of like an indentation there, but you just wouldn't necessarily think that that's where the unicorn medal is. It's a little confusing. Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid! I'm stupid, I'm so dumb. I can't stop binge watching the Dungeon Soup videos. Like, I really like the one where it's like Snake Ton and it clearly is like Worm... Well, there might be other characters in medieval fantasy stuff that's kind of like Worm Ton from Lord of the Rings, but to where it's like you have this like side guy that talks to the king, and he's, like, clearly evil, and his name is Evil McEvilton. But I like this other one where it's the Dracula videos that he does, and he has this, like, it's like an Igor-like character, but he's like some kind of imp, but he looks more normal than all the other people, and he talks like, what is his name? Dinglemeyer? And he's always talks like, oh my god! Oh, master, I'm sorry! Jinglemeyer doesn't know any better! And he just starts smacking us all the time. And then I found out, it's like, oh, it's from a skit from, like, the guy who voices that character on his channel. He does some kind of rotoscoping kind of thing, where, I guess he's scanning himself in, then he applies a cartoon filter over it, and I guess Dinglemeyer is his character. But I think the character's more funny in the animations than his, like, live-action one, if I had to compare. I'm sorry, but I'm going into a room and I don't want to go in there very often. I gotta prioritize key items. Yeah. Oh! Why did I run? I'm sorry, why did I run? That's not a good thing to do. Dinglemeyer doesn't know any better! Dinglemeyer's stupid! I'm gonna put this away. Watch there be like, open the door and then there's like 5 herbs just like right there. I don't want to like combine double greens. We're trying to be a little bit better about that. My brain didn't make the connection in Clarabee. I like things like that. Make the games feel larger than they are, in my opinion. Right. Oh,
Now
thank
I'm
you
a
for
little
the,
motivated.
Thank you for the bips. Thank you. Dinglemeyer appreciates the bits. You know what? I kind of finally realized the equivalent of this area in the remake. It's a little bit different, but at least I think it's kind of... It's like you meet Leon and or Claire depending on who you are at that spot, right? In the remake. Okay. I have it... Do I have a key? I do have a key. I wasn't sure if I, like, got it and then, like, got hit and then restarted or what. Hey! Hey! Let's go back up. Because, like, we should be near the valve. Like... Because we're there, we might as well do it. I don't mind backtracking, that's fine. There's probably something more optimized that we can actually do, but since I'm not overly experienced with B, I'm just not going to worry about it. Because I don't really know the order in which you get stuff. Dinglemeyer doesn't know any better. Stop! Ah! Warden. Hey, the backtrack in an A scenario, the one from the main hall to Star's office and to the back again. I've never noticed anything about it that put me off though. It's like I'm like trying to understand your perspective of what about it sucks, but I don't know, I just feel like I can't mentally place myself. I'm just used to it that I'm like, I don't even question it. Yay! Yay! Okay, so I don't need to go back down there because that just takes me to like where I started and there's nothing that I've left over there, so pretty much I just came back here to get some ammo. Oh, I don't remember a cutscene here. It made the station feel too linear? Okay. I wish I could... It's like my brain won't let me open up and try to analyze it. Oh, right. Mr. X. Oh, yeah. The RE1 mansion is a lot more, like, expansive and kind of, like, open than like, RE2, right? In general. And it's not as long as RE1. Are you gonna do the Nah. I usually... Well, actually, no. I do fight him, don't I? Because, like, you can try to run around him sometimes, but he can punch you sometimes. I don't know. What do I want to do? Look how suspenseful that is. That is so cool. I think I've given him too much time. Whoa, it's over. Ah! Ha! Ha! No! I thought he was toppling over! Ah! Ah! Wait a minute! It doesn't have stopping power! It's been a bit. You're going a little bit slow! Woo! You're going a little bit... The last time I played, this was my old 2D. Easy. Dinglemeyer victorious! Hey, now the crows are despawns now, right? I love that about old Resident Evil, to where it's like, if you leave a threat around, it's better in the long run, ammo conservation-wise, because they'll despawn anyway, so just don't even bother with it. Oh, I just don't want him around. That's fine. Just, like, ignore him. And then you'll come back, and it'll be a hunter now, you know. I like that. I like that. Oh, my... Why would the liquors be gone though? Because like they're in a different room. I mean, I guess we just, unless we just progressed at a certain point of the game and that happens. Mr. X, low-key kind of attractive. He's a lot better in this than he is in the remake. Hi, Malphus. For some reason, they gave him Uzumaki face. Why did they do that? What is that supposed to be? In this, he's cool. He's like metallic, like buff masculine man. So, Hi, how are you doing, Malphus? Did you have a good stream? So, what do I want to do? We can kill the liquor now. Because we got this bad boy, if he's even there. Maybe you're right. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't think we can go in here yet. Wait, is there a zombie? Okay. Because sometimes they'll, like, tuck a zombie, like, out of view. Hey, it's that scream! It's the iconic scream! What do you think of Arc Raiders? I haven't played it. I heard that it is... What was it that Mina said about it? I don't think it's an extraction shooter. It's just there's something about it. I don't know. It's some modern game. I don't think I'm gonna play it anytime soon. Have you played it? Do you like it? Oh, here's the card key. Based. Cool. Come on! No! To aim low! Shit. I'm used to the shotgun. The shotgun, I guess, is better for, like, aiming far away, because when you shoot, it's at an arc with this thing. Unfortunate. Anyway, we'll be coming back here soon enough. It is kind of a slur, I suppose. Modern game only applies as a slur if it's Western, though. Well, mostly yes, but I mean, Capcom's Japanese, and I wouldn't say modern Capcom is anywhere near as good as old school Capcom. Because when I say, like, oh yeah, it's another modern Resident Evil, I certainly don't mean that as a compliment. But, again, we're in a little bit of a better state than we were during, like, the 2010s period, I guess. Do you prefer shotguns or SMGs? I always prefer shotguns, because you got that fucking, oh, just really strong. Like, really, The backtracking might not be that outrageous for people who played RE2 first, but I played it right after RE1, and it made things feel so linear. Like, remember how you enter the statue room from main hall with Jill at the start and go and reach the main hall again? But this time you are on the second floor. That's great level design. Well, I played RE, like, in terms of, like, really sitting down and playing from beginning to end to completion, like, fully, I played RE1 Remake full first. Then I played RE2 near immediately after. And then I probably played original RE1 after or something. And I feel like maybe your analytical skills might be a bit better than mine. Because the only thing that I'm able to really pick up on regarding the difference between RE2 and RE1, or RE1 Remake, is that 2 has more ammo, 2 has more enemies, 2 feels shorter, and 2 feels easier, which, you know, could be due to, like, having enough ammo for everything. That's all I'm able to really deeply process, but in terms of structure, pacing, level design, I feel like it's kind of foggy in my head that I can't really, like, do a real proper deep dive of the two. New Metroid is the most expensive game they've ever made, 100 million. Hopefully it's actually good. I'm trying to think, because with Resident Evil 1, it's not It's not the most open-ended game in the world. Essentially, there is slight linearity to it, and I guess technically most games. In RE1, you have the option of exploring the left-hand side of the mansion or the right-hand side of the mansion. But eventually, you know, you hit like, how does it work? It's like you enter an area, which will lead to 4 areas, and typically you'll kind of like do everything in that area, then you'll move on to the next area that has 4 little areas, run around in that for a bit, and then you move on to the next area. I think that's kind of how it works. Resident Evil 2, when you start off, it is kind of more linear. Like, you get to the RPD, you activate the cutscene with Marvin, and then you unlock the doors. Well, no. Because you can either go to the liquor hallway on the left, or you can go on the right-hand side, which is a horrible place to go because it has a camera angle that's not favorable to you, and a shit ton of zombies that are just kind of right there, right? So, nobody ever wants to go there typically, but I guess technically you have a choice. They just make it to where, if you want to go there, you better know what you're doing. So, I guess it's not as linear as I thought for a second. What are your thoughts of that? Wait, what am I doing again? Oh, I have the key card. So... Oh, that opens too, okay. I didn't even know that we weren't able to go in there. I was choosing not to go into the library. So Marvin's room doesn't open at all then. Even if you do the locks.
Names of a friends.
Oh, thank you for the follow. So we can go the evil way, or we can go this way, which I'll just go this way. On the mention of Nintendo reminded me that there is Kirby Air Riders demo this weekend. Oh! I want to get a Switch too for one game. Watch Kirby Air Riders be the only cool game it ever gets. There's another zombie in here. See how I was able to, like, I didn't choose the switch aim and targets button. I just let go and then aimed again and hoped that it would be something else. Well, I wasn't actually wanting to aim for it, but it happened. But you are able to go through the game without actually using the switch target button, which is how I normally do it. Are you in view? Okay, yeah, he is. A lot more zombies in here than I expected. Huh? Oh, that was just my leg. I'm like, is that a zombie? Like, that's, like, on the ground moving? So I think... Yeah, you should be dead. Oh! Hi, Agumi. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? We're playing a little bit of Resident Evil 2 B scenario with Claire. Trying to remember how it goes in this one. But hi, everybody. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween ghost VTuber. I am 2 VTubers. I'm in my synth form right now, my nurse costume. And I like to play retro games. And Resident Evil 2 is my second favorite game of all time. I hope you had a good stream, but if you have to head out, it's totally cool. Oh no, I forgot to put my... God, there's just so much stuff I gotta remember. I forgot to put my little bars. Like that. I don't want that right there. I don't want to have like a little gap. Am I covering it too much or not enough? The red line that I see on OBS, it covers too much of my screen. I have OCD. Do you see what I mean? Do you see why I think I have OCD? It's debilitating. Cooking food? Ooh, cool. What were you making? Not paying for Nintendo Online? I don't pay for Nintendo Online. My friend just lets me be on hers. Not that it's really needed, because I don't ever play any online games. I think the last time I played anything online was on Switch was, Splatoon 2? Pork shoulder. Steak boneless. Steak's pretty good. I've grown to like chicken more. I did the free 1-week trial so I could play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with some friends. After that, I stopped. I just don't see the point. Oh, no, but I guess if you got Mario Kart, you would need to have online to be able to actually play it with people, right? But I don't see myself... Oh, there's a lighter. I don't see myself wanting to even get new Mario Kart if I get a Switch 2. Because everybody just says it's so bad. And from what I've heard, it sounds annoying. But, I mean, it's got cute outfits. But I'm not going to get a Switch 2 for a while. But I really hope that Kirby Air Riders is good. Because I've been wanting a sequel for that for so long. I hope the music's good. Kirby Air Ride didn't have that much music to it, but the music that it did have was rather good. Did you know there's a community that mods Smash so you can play it on PC and you can play it online with Yuzu? What's Yuzu? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no. Wait. No, I'm just gonna pistol these guys. Gonna take care of them because this is my shortcut. This is my route. Yuzu is the Switch emulator. Oh, okay. I don't ever fuck with modern emus. Yeah! What throws me off is that if a zombie is downed, it can still make the zombie shuffling sound effect. So it makes me think, oh, did I just hear another zombie walking? And it's like, oh no, it's because he was technically still alive. So it's playing the walk-in sounds. Yeah, I think cause like I think the Switch emulator people, they were like doing like Patreon and shit. Like, hey, please financially support us. Please sue us, Nintendo. Please, please, please. That's what I heard. Which I get it. They're like putting a lot of work into it to make it like accessible, but it's just not a really smart decision. Tried to pull a Crunchyroll. What did Crunchyroll do? Out of curiosity. Only thing I know is Crunchyroll is cringe, and I think they bought Right Stuff up. Right Stuff was their own little company, and then Crunchyroll bought them. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. Do you guys remember that Tumblr-esque anime that Crunchyroll funded, and nobody liked it, and it was really lame? I can't even visualize it anymore, but I remember it was funny. I am near a save. Yeah, well, no, because if I continue this way, this way leads me to another item box, so I can continue going. Yeah, that was it. High Guardian Spice. That's all I remember being prominent or important, noteworthy about Crunchyroll. Although I remember when Crunchyroll first rolled out, it was surreal because when I was growing up, you would either torrent anime, or obviously you could watch anime on YouTube in like parts, or you would go on like garbage like anime sites where the quality would be terrible, and that's how I would always watch anime. It would just be a pixelated, blurry mess. It would have that kind of underwater artifacty sound to the audio. There would be, is it a bit rate refresh thing kind of deal? Everything would look pixelated for a moment, like if there was like lots of frames and movement. That's how I always watched anime. And then when Crunchyroll came out, they had iShield 21 on there, like pretty early on. And I'm like, oh, wait, iShield 21? Really? Cool. So I watched it and I'm like, this is surreal. It's not pixelated. The picture is clean. The translation is good. Also, how the hell is this area not full of zombies? That makes... Because this encounter's so hard in A scenario. So why did they take it away in B? Claire's injured stance looks so cool in this game. I'll have to look again after I get hurt next. Cereza? Wait, where? Hi! Hi, Cereza. How are you doing? I'm in a Resident Evil marathon mood. We don't want that. We don't... I'm a little bit hurt, but like, one more hit and I'll go into yellow caution. I watched the entirety of Naruto that way with the clarity of the graphing calculator and the audio quality of a VHS set. That's how I watched Naruto as well. Like, I watched some of it when it was on Cartoon Network or whatever, but I watched a lot of it, like, just online. What have you been up to, Cereza? Finally did an Outbreak online stream. I've been wanting to play Outbreak for so long. I just need my friend. Like, I promised my friend that I would play with him, and I don't know if he has a computer that's capable of doing it. But one of these days, I'll finally get to play Outbreak myself. The dream. I'm gonna carry around... I normally don't like to carry 2 weapons around this early, but I don't actually remember all the times Mr. X pops up. And I don't... I mean, I kind of do. But I don't know all the times that, new events, new zombie placements are. So we're just gonna be safe. I would love to. Are you an expert at it, though? Because I kind of want to play with, like, people who aren't all experts. Although my friend Gleam, he might be an expert. I'll just tell him to be quiet. Because I want my first time playing to be kind of like an uphill battle. But if you're playing with other people, it'll be a lot better than an uphill battle with AI that are a little bit rough, you know? Who do you like to play as? I like to play as Cindy because she's cute. Resident Evil Outbreak. Be safe. Always bring protection. Yes, sir. Did you know that Guardian High Spice was supposed to be for children, but Crunchyroll said adulted up, it's what anime fans would expect? It might have been more cute and charming if it was for kids, maybe. What was adult about it, though? I don't even remember. Always chose Yoko because of more inventory, but Cindy's definitely fave. Cindy, I'm weak for the blondes, and she's like in a cute little waitress outfit, so I'm a little partial to her, I admit. I love her. I love that, like, really fancy render. Like, it's a close-up portrait render of Cindy. I've seen she has, like, a Playboy bunny outfit, but I don't know any other costume for her. Naruto Shippuden looks so much better in low resolution, fan sub quality. Seeing it on Toonami and realizing how bad all the CGI tree jumping scenes were was heartbreaking. Yeah, you know what's weird is, I think we discussed it before, but I downloaded, officially, Naruto episodes on PS3, mainly the episodes that have Shino. And when I watch it on a modern TV, there is something that's weird about the line art, that it seems like it's smeary and not correct, like something's off about it. And I don't know if it's because you're just not meant to see it on a modern TV, or if they did some kind of weird upscaling. But I bought these, like, way before, like, the AI kind of thing took off as much as it has, so it was, like, 13, 12, 10 years ago that I bought those, I think. Maybe not that long, maybe more like 8. Bits of blood, few worse curse words, some sex jokes. That's all. In one episode, one of the main character Mercy kills a monster and it's never mentioned again. Did you actually watch it? Hi, Sardak. Hello.
It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I really do love Claire's performance here, where it's just like Leon's like, hey, by the way, after all of this, your brother's not even here, and I don't know where he is. And Claire just kind of seems like really defeated, and she doesn't say anything at all. It's like really subtle, like, body language interaction that they were doing all the way in 1999. It's like good. Like, I don't play these games for the characters or the story, but I do appreciate when there's something like done right. And I like old Resident Evil like Raiden. I like the cast of the first like bundle of games. Did you know they have HD Sierra TVs? How does that work? That sounds kind of cool.
Names of a friends.
Thank you for the follow. Here's my bow gun. I don't hate the bow gun. The bow gun is basically just like a shitty pistol, but it still does damage. It just doesn't, you know, have any stopping power. And I think they didn't put it in the remake because I think they just thought that maybe it would look too goofy or something. Or that maybe they worried that people would think it feels like shit if you do it in like a third-person shooter game. Because you're going to shoot at the zombies and they're just going to keep walking towards you as if nothing happens. Unless they added a stagger, like they still could have done it. I wonder if there's any official documentation about why they chose not to put it in. Leon with the Riz slipping Claire the radio call me. Leon doesn't like Claire though. He's got his eyes set on the bigger prize. Look at how tall Leon is. Is there anything else in here that I want to get? I must be getting confused by the remake, because the remake has like a bunch of stuff in this room. And in a scenario, they give you the first aid spray, but they don't do it in this. Because I remembered that sometimes that thing doesn't have anything in it, and I couldn't remember why, because every time I go to it, there's something there. But it's because it's not there in B scenario. Unless I angled it wrong. Let me try angling it. Leon, let me show you how it's done. This is how you angle. Okay. What are these supposed to be? I always thought that there's some kind of like cherries or something. Cherry balls. Does Claire find Rebecca's photo too? The performances here sound more realistic to how a person in this situation would act, not like the horny Marvel movie trash teenagers talk in the remake. I don't know. To me, the acting and characterization and writing in the remake felt pretty much like how modern Hollywood is when it comes to how people behave. It wasn't particularly like noteworthy to me as anything bad. Just different. A little bit of like, I wouldn't say they were flirting exactly, but they were just like making small talk, little jokes. Wonder how good Claire's trigger discipline is. Probably very good. Oh, we have to develop it. That's right. I don't want to develop it. I don't want to like waste up my inventory slot. And we already did it as we already did that as Leon. Federal Police Department Internal Investigation Report. Did we finish reading this on Claire or on Leone? Did we do that? I think some businesses still use fax machines, actually.
Help me!
Oh, I wasn't sure if I was aiming at him because I couldn't see myself. But if someone can't respect the mood of the original story and performance, then I'd rather not have them change it to slop. I don't think they did change it to slop, though. Like, the only thing that annoys me is just, like, kind of losing the 90s in RE2. RE2 is a 90s game with 90s value and 90s design, made by people living in the 90s. Whereas the remake, I mean, I guess they just didn't want to, like, be an exact replica copy. Like, I don't know. Even if we got the GameCube remake, that would have been cool. They probably would have changed something from the original, right? I don't know. I think I'm just less heated about the characterization in the RE2 remake. I'm more annoyed by like RE4 characterization, namely Krauser. But I mean, he's still technically Krauser. He's just a little different, and I don't like it. Doesn't catch on to them as easily. That is so fucking annoying. It's like I couldn't trigger them. Oh, you know what? It's my fault. It's my fault. Because if I aimed too low, it would just go at my feet, but if I get too close to them, they would maybe spin around and attack me, but if I try to aim forward, it would maybe arc over them, which is what happened. I should have just switched to my pistol. If I had switched to my pistol, I would have been able to do it. This thing is fucking good. I didn't remember that it had, that it can hit multiple characters. Well, it's all gone now. Hopefully everybody's dead. It looks like the blood's adding up correctly. Nothing in here this time? Okay. What about here? What happened? Oh, that's right. Yay! Now I don't have to ever deal with it. What? Aw. So I do have to deal with it. Okay, then I won't have to deal with the upstairs one. If I was making a parody of zombie games, I'd be tempted to have the zombie cops put out frosted donuts on the flesh they eat and dunk some organs in coffee before consuming. I guess you could do like a quirky zombie game, movie, whatever. So I can go out here now, but I don't want to yet. Not yet. Because this takes me to the clock room, that's right. Hi, Daza. Thank you. I don't know, like, I feel like there's different well, no, it's fine to focus on, like, lesser issues, I guess. I guess for me, there's bigger issues at hand regarding the remake that I just don't even think much about the characterization. As much as I'm mad about the lack of music, the more simple, I still feel like the level design's more simple. There's just other stuff that irks me way more that make it outright unenjoyable. Because if they had done all the other things right, like, if they had, I mean, in a miracle universe, if they had fixed camera and tank controls and it looked like straight out of the GameCube era, like RE1 remake, but it was RE2 now, I don't think I would have cared that much about the characters, like, being off a little bit. But that's just me. So this goes in Chief Iron's thing, but we have to, like, explode that door to get through. And there is a way that you can get to the main hall. We go this way. And I'm not able to pick that up, but I don't know if I'm gonna remember it. Oh, wait. They put in the RE4 remake, I think, the bolt weapon. Oh, they changed the mine dart, I think is what they did. There was a mine thrower weapon that was super awesome because it would shoot like a little baby explosive that would go beep, 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 and then it would explode. Or, there was a way where it would instantly explode, but I don't remember how that worked. It just happens sometimes, depending on the context, I guess. And then they changed it to be a bit more of a technical kind of thing. I never really understood how it worked in the remake, and I just dropped it very quickly. No, you're fine, you're fine. Do I have... Yes. Okay. I still have this key. I need to go into the evil room, which is there. Wait, but that's not where... This is the... Is this a spade key? Yeah, this is a spade key. Or diamond, whatever, diamond. It's not the heart key, though. And I already went in... Yeah, I don't need to go through the evil room. Because there's another way to get there? I think, technically? We can go this evil way. This is very evil. But do we have to go in here? Like go in here through here? Like, isn't there another way you could do it? Yeah, I know how we can get in here. Oh! we can get in there through the room with the fan. It was like it's like a police gathering spot. I just don't remember how to get there. Hold on, let me think. I need to go back on the upper floor and go on the right side. Have I saved it all? I actually have not. But I've been, like, doing okay so far. I'll save soon just to be safe, just in case. GameCube, my favorite besides the PS2. I love the GameCube. I don't think it has that many games that I like, but that's literally every console. Okay, let me think. Well... aren't I able to go in here? Oh, wait. This is... hold on. Yeah, this is it. For some reason, I thought this was Iron's office. They... oh. Wait, right. We dealt with the liquor already. But they did that camera angle that made me think it would happen again. I'm thinking like, wait, did we deal with the liquor in Leon A or something? I'm like, no, it happened this playthrough. Let me think. Yeah, let's save. We haven't in a bit. We have less save items than I think we did as Leon at this point. By this point. It's funny, I played these games for atmosphere, but like over time the characters did grow on you. Yeah, like the characters do have a charm to them. I do think it's kind of decent to have like a character that has a good design, that's somewhat likable. Mascots are kind of useful in the long term. Because if you have like a boring, bland character design that you don't give a shit about, it really doesn't help your game's identity a lot. Like, depending on the game. Like, think of Callisto Protocol's main character. Does anybody even remember that guy? But it also could be because nobody actually likes that game. That didn't help. But I also understand the sentiment of like, I want to play my military game where I'm just a faceless soldier. I don't want to have like green hair and like cool patches. I just want to be a faceless soldier. Like, I feel like that's valid, but it just depends on the game, right? Let me think. What do I want to do? His name was Jacob Lee. I didn't even remember that. So we go out here. It takes us... yes. Yes? Yes. Is there any reason... no, I think the other way is a dead end. If we keep going... yeah. So this is the only way we can go. But I was kind of wanting to go here because it takes me to an area. However, I don't remember why I want to go there. I don't know my objective at the moment. Oh! I need to go to where the second... save... the second... oh! The second save because... the door should be open because I have the key now. Okay. Hold on, let me reset, because, well... yeah, I would rather reset so I could come back in and have more control over the situation. I often forget Callisto exists. Oh, that's right! I never explored this room, did I? I never went in that office. Oh, that's right. I think I haven't been in this room, this playthrough, because didn't I get grabbed in here and then I rage quit and then I started over? Claire doesn't get any of the upgradable guns, right? She's not gonna get the burst fire and... oh! Ah! 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 the board system that the remake added is kind of cool. To try and think of things that the remake did that were like kind of actually cool. An example of expanding on something that the original kind of already did. So this should be like 2236, unless they change it for B. Yay! Since it's acid rounds, I think it can fit in the grenade launcher. Because the same type. Yay! Any key item, or is it just ammo? Wait, wait. No. Oh. Well, I think this is just Ingraman. Whatever, I'll pick it up. And then we'll go this way, and then we are where all the zombies are. And I should be good to go because I have this. Ideally, I would like to use my pistol as much as I can for, like, zombies. Oh my god, oh my god! Hold on. Okay. Alright, so that's not doable. I have to kind of do this. Ugh! Yay! Pack rat in. Bitch! Hold on. Damn, I'm still in fine. Well, there's no way I'm actually in fine. Like, I've gotten, like, grabbed at least 3 other times. I'm gonna go in here, offload a little bit before I progress into that room, because there's gonna be at least, like, 2 or 3 items to pick up. Leg grabs don't do much damage. Will I press F6? Why do you want me to press F6? Is that what I did to accidentally go into a small screen? Why do you want me to do F6? Or does it tell you techie stuff, like number stats and stuff, which I don't want to do? Refuse to do it. Well, you won't ever tell me what it does. I only came here to offload. F6 and delete system 32. Do you think that could help me out? If I delete system 32, will I become Strucker? I'm not pressing it. You can't like manipulate me. You can only manipulate me with other strats.
I'll take you.
No zombie? Oh, right. Mr. X will probably be in here. I'm not going to use the first aid spray. There's no point in picking it up because I'm not going to use it. Hi, Fox. Huh? Curious. But I guess they don't have the liquor here because Mr. X comes in. Maybe that's what they're expecting. They'll be like, oh, phew, I guess he's not coming this time. And then it's like, yeah, because Mr. X is coming now, bitch. I do need this. This is very of utmost importance. Do I activate him if I, like, try to leave the room? Can I go in here? I can. Shit. I might need to... I want to go back. Ah. Wakarimashita. I need to get him down. Damn it, you faster than me! Yeah, whenever you aim, like I'm gonna press the aim button right now, right? Press! It takes a bit for her to actually pull it out and aim. So sometimes I'm gonna lose out in terms of speed against these guys. Yay! I thought you said it would be funny if there was a fan mod when Mr. X breasts through the walls, and I'm just like, yeah. Okay. I guess he comes in later. Or maybe he only comes in for Leon. Miss X mod. Ooh. Sounds automatically superior. This takes me to the room where everybody is, right? All the police are chill here. Okay. My key is gone, right? Oh! I'm going to, is there another way to get there? I'm trying to think of another way that I'm able to get to the second... No, I don't think you
Names of
can.
friends.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Can you come? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. If you go through the library... No, I don't... You can go to where the clock room is, but... The only way you can get to this, the first, actual save room, you have to go through this evil way, don't you? Like, you don't have a choice. Because I'm trying to think of my route and, like... If I was able to get into Marvin's room, but... That's what this key's for. This key takes us to the room where he's gonna be. Gonna move that. Yeah, everybody can come. Come one, come all. The more the merrier. Imagine RE9 has Miss X because they're so out of ideas. They have like some weird creature. Wait. Huh? Where's all the zombies? Oh. I mean, we saw the cutscene where they all kind of slithered in. Did I, like, do something wrong? Or did they do that near the downstairs, like the basement area? Because when that happened, it looked like this area. Or maybe I just wasn't observant enough, perhaps. Or maybe all the zombies relocated here or something. Yeah, you could do what you want. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah. It looks like gum. Da, 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 da. That will take us to Marvin. Da, 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 da. Any enemies? Nope. There should be like a photograph thing. I think we developed this film and it was like a lore thing, and then we found another one that I chose not to develop because I figured it was just a lore thing. It's No Nut November, right? How's that going for y'all? What about non-stop Nut November? It's where you just don't stop. Sorry, can't come into work again. Why? Because it's non-stop Nut November, dude. Bro, I'm gonna, like, fire you. Hold it under zero pressure. Honestly, I get it. Alright, so let's see. No! No, I don't want this! I want this! It's like, I hate pack riding like this, but... The pistol doesn't have much stopping power against Mr. X, and I kind of just want to use this for fodder enemies, and I'll hold on to this if I deal with a liquor, or if I need to, like, pop something strong on Mr. X. Yeah, because like, we're carrying too much stuff. And we're already topped off and healed, so we should be good. Why did you cultivate so many Coomers? They've been here the whole time. I just don't normally brain it out of them. Coomers are everywhere. They're in your walls. They're your family. They're your friends. Why am I going here? What's my plan? I have this. I need to find... Oh! Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita! I need to go to the door I unlocked. Hope I don't regret this. Wait! Yes! Yes! In here. I think it's the same thing. Just if you like C or G more. Ah! Whoa! 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 I was my hands were off the controller because I was trying to moderate and let that comment come through because it auto-modded him. And then I saw that there's zombies in here. What? I had the wrong thing equipped. I want to load my save. Using that on... Oh my god. Man, this thing's strong. Oh yeah. Hi, Norman. Oh, my fucking limited fucking resource. You know, this sounds like Dino Crisis as fuck, doesn't it? But look at, they got the old school, like, funny glasses and nose thing, and with mustache. Marvin! That didn't take much. Is that really you, Marvin? This song is so fucking peak. Okay, wait, how do I get to that one area? I don't even remember. I suck at navigating. Wait, I can get through No. I have to go kind of where I started, B scenario, on the right side of the RPD. I'll carry this just in case. I don't want this. We don't want it. We hate it. So get out of here. Oh, what the fuck am I carrying that around for? Well, we do need it for a puzzle lately. I didn't even realize. Wait, well, no. I might get hit. La 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 la. I like singing. The problem is sometimes I'll do something like that for hours and then I piss off people in real life. So I shouldn't do that. La 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 la. Does Discord support actually ever respond? I don't know. I mean, typically, they kind of do. It just might not be instant. When did you get banned? And what do you mean association? I mean, I don't know how much you want to get into detail about it, but... then, unfortunately, you might have to wait for a bit. But sorry that happened. Brat sprams and kinda, yes. I'm more of a brat in real life. We love it. So we don't have the last piece to put into the here anyway. That's why I didn't bother bringing. No, I correct y'all. I'm the big sister. Wow, she's so pretty. Discord support is mostly AI. Awesome. Dude, computers. Isn't it awesome to be run by heartless computers instead of heartless rich people? based and cool. Whoa!
Oh,
I love that painting
I'm
so much.
terribly
I
sorry.
want to see that, what that
I
looks
thought
like
you were
in the
another one
full
of those
scale.
zombies.
Is it based on a famous painting, or did they make it exclusively for this?
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes,
You're not Big
that's
Brother.
me.
I'm Big Brother. I'm your
Just
Big
who are
Brother.
you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like
I
all
like
the
that
others.
Claire wears like really short shorts, and if you even like remotely pay
That's the mayor's
attention, you
daughter.
can see that the pink is kind
I
of
was
like
told to
higher,
look after
and you
her.
can see her like pouring
But I
out of there a
failed
little bit. But you know, it's covered by the
Just
bike
look at her.
shorts. Pretty nice.
She was a true beauty.
Love Leon's voice actor
Her
here. He
skin
portrays
nothing
this guy as a
short of
psychopath. In a remake, Irons is only an
But it
asshole.
will soon
I don't know. I
putrefy
think
and she will
Irons
turn into a
Irons was
zombie
trying
within
to
the
kidnap
hour like
Sherry, so I
all
think he was a
the
little
others.
bit more than just an
There must
asshole in
be
the
some way
remake.
to stop
But wait,
it.
is
In a
Leon
manner
his
of
voice
speaking,
actor?
There he is.
Is Leon Irons?
Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
But we don't have like a cool dead girl in the remake, right? And if you take away dead girls, that's not good.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby.
Oh, he's I forgot.
But no
That's
longer.
so cool. He has
Please.
range.
I'd really like to be alone now.
Just leave me with my dead taxidermy girl in peace, because I'm just so bothered in general today, m'lady. Alright, let's deactivate him. Taxidermy, if I die, would you stuff me? La 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 la. What? You're still here? Sorry, I just trying to skip behind you. Yo, what's up, neat? La 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 la. This area is so cool. Isn't it kind of in the remake? It looks different, just like everything, of course, but some pretty heavy footsteps you got there, little girl. Oh wait, that's her. Wait, then it must have been the guy, right? Hold on, I'm gonna read. Hello? Let me read. Hello? Chief Secretary's Diary B. This is a file that is not an A scenario, because we never even accessed this area in A. June 8th. As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the wall with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I've started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. Oh wait, no. It's the same file. It's just in a different spot now. If you died, I would ask my mom to make pumpkin muffins and play Resident Evil game on the day you died every year to remember you. That's so nice. Little boy!
Wait. Let me go. Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
Yeah, Irons is a bit more fleshed out in this one, where he's like, he just likes dead creatures, and then he just starts liking dead girls. Although
My
he
name's
probably
Claire.
always did.
What's yours? Sherry.
Now the question is,
Do
did
you
he
know
kill
where
the
the plants
secretary,
are?
or did she
They
just...
both
No,
live at
yeah,
the
he would have
Umbrella
had to, because
Chemical
what else
Plant.
would have killed her?
Near the city
Because she doesn't
limits.
turn into a
The
zombie.
chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about.
Oh,
It's here.
God.
Sherry, wait!
Look at that nice V. Oh. Doesn't look like it's been used. Sherry, did you give me like a key item? I don't remember. Yay!
Chief?
And I know where that goes. Oh, wait. Chief's Diary, September 23rd. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have... Well, you say imbeciles, but... from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in this town if this turns out to be true. September 24th. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police action, no one will have the chance to escape city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precincts have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I can enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her. I actually forgot how, like... Because I remembered him being really fucked up, but I didn't really remember the full extent of it in that file. I didn't remember that he, like, sabotaged it and tried to make it to where nobody can even leave. So, let me think. Okay, first floor. Do I want to go this way or the other door? Aaron's is so generic in R2 remake. He didn't leave much of an impression. So I'm gonna put this away. I'm worried that I'll put myself in a situation to where I really, really wish I had a pistol or something. Well, where I think I'm going, I should have a lot of, ammo. Or another save, I think. But I don't know. I think, yeah, there's an item box where I think I'm going. I'm going to the underground area. I'm gonna put this away because I want to have 2 slots. Although we are gonna get rid of the key soon, but let's just keep to this. So I get to it from going to the right-hand side. Wait. Oh, right. They do show you where are you on the map. It's Revelations to where... Which is weird. Or unless this is just a rebirth that makes it to where... Is it rebirth? Like, wait. RE1, they highlight what room you're in, but they don't show you your actual position in. In this game... They show you positioning and, like, where you're facing. Did the original console version do that? I can't recall. But anyway, Revelations, which came out, like, much later, they went back to the, oh, we'll just have you be a dot on the map instead of, like, show you where you're looking. And that makes it, like, confusing for me. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go... Oh, I know where we're going. Like, I keep thinking that we're going near where their interrogation room is, but we're actually going here. I think the N64 version did that. Not sure about the... Okay. Oh, so we were going where I thought we were going, kind of. Sometimes I mix... Like, I blur areas together. Like, I think that this area is connected to the interrogation, but this takes you to the basement. Anyway. Man, this thing is really fucking strong. Like, it kind of down... Well, I mean, I guess it's shooting a lot of stuff at once, but it downs them in one, like, hit. You know what I might be doing? Am I confusing it with the Code Veronica bowgun? Doesn't the Code Veronica bowgun feel a little bit different? it's not as good in groups as the shotgun. Right, right. Sometimes it's kind of decent, though. Like, it can take out 2 enemies, but I think, like, if there's, like, 3 enemies, like, kind of, like, opening up a little bit near you, it will kind of, like, maybe be able to get 2 of them if they're close enough to each other. I don't hear anything. Running out.
Names
Oh,
of a
thank you for the
friends.
follow. I don't want to commit to this because I think with the amount of ammo that I have, I think that I might waste it. Because I thought that would be open and I was planning to like switch out stuff. But I think I'm going to run into a situation to where I run out of ammo and then I'll have like 1 zombie that I unloaded on and it'll be kind of a waste. It's like the run back isn't that bad, I don't think. Like, hold on, what's the quickest way to get out? We go in here. Yeah, this is easy. It's like a little bit of a run, but I might even actually put my bowgun away. Like, I'll start using it again when I have more ammo. The PS1 version does have the arrow? Okay. Then that's fucking based, and thus it's no excuse why Revelations didn't have one. Like, Revelation has, like, a kind of cool 3D map, so you can kind of, like, make out the varying levels a little bit easier, although I struggle with verticality maps no matter how you do them. But, but they don't, like, show you where you're facing, which makes it confusing. But that's, maybe that's just a problem for me who's not good at reading maps. Oh, fuck! Damn it, I should have committed. Hi, Cassio. Oh, she was aiming at that. Okay. Okay. The map, I mean, on 3DS, I don't think they had, my problem is here in this map, it shows you where you are in the map, and it also shows you where you're facing, but in Revelations, whether it's on the 3DS or it's on the ports where, you know, console or PC, the problem is that you would just be a dot. So you wouldn't be able to, like, more easily tell, like, what direction you're about to go into. Medium rare? Good. Are you gonna share? Flame rounds, yay. Map acquired, and I don't think there's anything else in here. All it does is make it to where we can go into the super awesome room. Parking garage. Do we have to deal with dogs? Because we're not going to have Ada out there to, like, talk to. Just wanted to see that. And then this area takes us to, like, a little spot underground. And that's where I think we have to do the Sherry part. And then or Leon, then you deal with Ada there. Let's just go here just to see really quick. Oh, yeah. Enjoy your lyric. Okay, no dogs? Okay. Can we ever even go this way? Oh shit, we're gonna want to save before we do the Sherry part because it's very low chance, but she can get stun locked by cockroaches and die. Because she doesn't move as fast as the others. So there's like a slight chance if you're not on your A game that can happen to you. It's happened to me once and it fucking sucked. That'll be scary for a no save run attempt. It's not locking on. Hold on. Whoa. Huh? Go in! That was awkward. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Okay, so I think we come in here, and then as soon as we go out, Sherry is there or something? I don't think Sherry deals with zombies. I think it's just dogs. There is another area, though, where she deals with, like, one? I think. And then let's say... Wait. This saves, like, we can use this right here. I think I'm gonna call it here. I could go a little bit longer, but I think I just wanna relax for a bit. Especially while I decide if I want to pop back in on my other forum. Oh shit, I should have been moved to the left more. But if I want to pop in and play the rest of Revelations before going to bed, hopefully I can get it in a few more tries. But everybody, thank you so much for coming and chilling with me. We are flying through this. This is going kind of smooth. I think that maybe sometime this year or sometime early next year we can go for no save run attempts. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But yeah. So here's my Discord. Oh yeah, nice to meet you too. So here's my Discord. If you feel like joining my Discord community, you can be notified when I go live or whenever we do community nights where we'll play games or watch movies. I'm kind of considering maybe skipping Sailor Synth today and watching Hazbin Hotel with you guys if you want to. If you want to just hate watch something, because I think it'll be entertaining enough. And I would make you watch the pilot too. I think the pilot's actually better. I don't think it's as cringe, but I didn't have enough time to be as cringe as this show is. Here is my website. This has all of my external links, ways to support, reference sheets. You can see what my art looks like if you're curious about that, because I am an artist. Please do not commission me though, because I gotta finish what I already got. And don't forget, if you've been waiting on a commission and you think that it's taken like a little bit too long or whatever, don't be afraid to ask for a refund. It's okay. But again, I haven't taken that long. I get worried anyway. Here is my Twitter. If you want to keep up with my scheduled postings or general social media postings, whatever. And I think that's it. Yeah, I usually just post 3 links, right? But if you want to know what Sailor Synth is, because I've been talking about her, there she is right there, my alternate form. I will be back, well, I don't typically stream Thursday and Friday, guarantee, but if I do it, it'll be like the late night streams. So I might pop in as Sailor Synth tomorrow, which will be like Resident Evil Revelations. And then I'll figure out if I'm gonna stream on the weekend or not. But I need to crack down and get some commissions done before I use streaming or do streaming, because it could delay things. And again, thank you so much for coming. So let's go ahead and see if I do Has-Been Hotel in the Discord. I'll alert everybody in the server. So just keep an eye for that. Now let's see who we can raid. Maybe I would have more energy to play games if I didn't yap it up so much. Why don't we raid Gloomy? What are they doing? Silent Hill 3. This is the best one. Okay, let's raid Gloomy. Everybody say hi to Gloomy. It's 1_. Okay, good night, bye-bye.